hello, 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 hello. Hello, everybody, hi. How goes it? How's life? How's the wife? How's the kids? Happy Napmas. Oh my God. It's so close. The big day is just around the corner. Oh my God. I hope y'all doing well. I hope life's treating you well, and I hope you had a good weekend. Oh my God. Yo, Tyler, you were first. Yes. Oh my God. Yo, grand outdo. Thank you. Oh God. Yo. Now outdo. Oh my God. No. Thanks so much for 30 months. Jesus Christ. Happy Christmas. Pre-order pack 3. Here's a Napmas. Best friend I've ever had. Good. Alright, wait a minute. You what I wanted to they didn't put a stuff face. God, every time I will cry. I heard you say a million times. On that. You're not allowed to be that nice. The stream just started. Good God. I mean, thank you. That's a really heartfelt and touching message. Ah. Well, I'm glad that you've had a good time. I'm glad you've enjoyed the silliness. Oh my God. Yo. Fuck out, dude. Oh, hi, that. I'm yo. W. How do Jack? Oh, Jack, I might have great regards. Hitman. Oh, they finally announced Hitman 5? Oh, thank God. We've been waiting for that one. Oh, I was so proud about Nap Stream. No, but you're here. How we doing? Very Napmas, y'all, yo. Man, I'm super laggy. Yeah, it's not great. Better now. Still there. Is that better? Did that solve anything? I poked at my bandwidth a little bit. Did that solve it? Yeah, the cutting out is crazy. Oh. This is not good. Yes, better now. Okay, thank God. All right. I have the thing I use to like the mixer I use, and it always has like this weird habit of resetting its mic capabilities, and the mic is naturally quite quiet, and also I learned when I got a new mic that apparently my voice is wrong. It's just and I peak and I go up and down in my tonality too much, and so it has a habit of when I get really high in my voice, which happens when I don't know, I get a little too excited sometimes when I talk. Not a great habit. And so my voice gets higher as that happens, it seems, and then my mic cuts out. Which, you know, is a shame, but I'm sure that's fine. Reset. Also, you're a loser, so that evens out the New York sounding Canadian loser. Yeah, okay. That's much better. Thank you. Yes. Me and all my, I don't know about this New Yorker nonsense. I'm the Nunavuttian, but thank you. Very kind of you. I mean, personally, I enjoy existing in territories. That's what I do. Did my long message send? Oh, maybe. I may have scrolled past it. Also, hi, Barnaby. How do? Little dancing guy. Okay, Snap, I don't know if you already tried this, but apparently there's versions of full screen for Hitman. Exclusive full screen and normal full screen. Exclusive full screen, for whatever reason, doesn't let OBS capture the game, and normal full screen does. Exclusive full screen is the default setting for Hitman, and unless you've already tried changing it, normal full screen capture might be why it won't capture. Oh, I can certainly take a look. I don't recall. It's been long enough. I don't recall what all I did. I just remember I messed around with it a lot. But I can certainly have a look, King. Oh my God. Nay-nays. Nay-nays. Like the whip and the nay-nay. The hit decade-old dance craze. That's right, 10 years. 10 years as of 2025. The whip in the nay is a child in elementary school, I guess, maybe? No, how old would they be now? 10, I guess. Oh my god. I think it's a great habit. All humans have the cute little idiosyncrasies that make them special. His speech pattern is just oh so delightful. Well, I'll take that as a compliment, King. You know, listen. All it's doing is keeping me classy. That's all I gotta say about that, baby. Oh my god. Wait, I was too nice. I have to bring up the Clown Society. Clown Island? World building stream? I don't know about that one. Oh my god. 8 out of 10. Let's go. Oh, Dark Boy. Outdo. Oh my gosh. I also don't have work tomorrow. In case you didn't have a game set for tomorrow, Hitman does end up working. I do currently have a game set, but who knows what'll come of it. Yo, Jake. Outdo. Oh my gosh. 9 out of 10. 8.5. It was a pretty good transition. Listen, I think that was pretty solid. Okay? Come on. I mean, it was one of the easier ones, to be fair. I could add the phrase keeping it classy to anything, you know? What of all the splash texts? I think it's pretty lucky. I still think one of my favorite things ever has been when Tyler cut together a whole bunch of those. I don't know, in that moment, for lack of a better word, it made me feel like a streamer. It's like anytime I see people clip anything that I do, I'm like, oh, that's right. I do content. That's right. I do make things. People watch it. I don't know. It's one of those things where I was like, oh, what do you know? What a time to be alive. And before I forget, Nap, how was the hike? The hike was phenomenal. I went up, saw the sunset. It was wonderful. And then I saw the sunrise again. It was magic. You should have been. I climbed all the way up Mount Koya. It was crazy. Oh, God. I should clip bait and post onto TikTok for attention. Oh, my God. You do it while you can, King. It's gone soon enough. You know, for the longest time, I was having a haunt about going back to TikTok, and then I was like, it's gonna be gone. There's no way, you know? It's just gonna be gone soon. I don't even know. It's not worth it, you know? Oh my god. It's pronounced, like yak. Oh, okay. You went on a hike. Where did you go? So here's the thing. I went on a hike in August, and every stream since, Tyler, who I wasn't even the person I told, has asked me how it was ever since. So it has been a while since I went on that hike. I've been on subsequent ones though. But yeah. No specific, just kind of around. You just go upstate to some areas that are a bit more like naturific, you know? A different kind of jungle, you know, than the frigid cold that I have in none of it. Oh my god. Been helping my mom with Christmas shopping today. Oh, I need to do that. I was frantically trying to because we're streaming all week and I didn't think about that. And so now I'm not sure how I'm getting people Christmas gifts. But it's fine. I do know some stuff I'm getting today. Okay. But like, not bothered about the surprise, just like getting stuff manically and tear wrapping paper off stuff. Let's go. Cards Against Humanity, a card game called Man. Oh. Don't you dare bring that up, huh? I should make one of those TikTok channels that naps on the left and the Subway Surfer. Oh my god. I'm gonna break the TikTok law and keep my streak up. Oh my god. Upstate? Yeah. Upstate, none of it. It's just a phrase. To turn a phrase, a colloquialism, you know? It's a territory in Canada. That's where I live. Yes. Oh my. I'm back home for Christmas. Yo, there's a song about that. There's a couple actually. Oh my god. Never. True, I have never visited New York. It's so true. I have never once been a tourist in New York in my entire life. That is a factual statement. On the terrifying cold of Nunavut, truly frigid. Oh my god. Nap, let me tell you about LARPing I did on Saturday. Sure thing, King! Lay it on me. There, I left in here. Oh, there we go, perfect. Encampment things there. Let's see what we can get off rip. Where'd my books go? Okay. I'm gonna be doing a bit of gambling, and by gambling I mean I'm going to be trying to enchant or we'll get some enchantments, of course. What I need to do? Efficiency. Sure, I'll take it. Sure, I'll take protection. Sure, I'll take another protection. Oh, I'll take that. Yeah. Not bad, not bad. Unbreaking. Oh, I don't really need. Efficiency 4 is pretty good. I gotta, and looting too. Ooh. The hike thing was said to me, one of my only personal life things Nap ever shared by DMs, and I told the VC I was in because we had been waiting for a response on something, and I said that, and now it will never happen again because Tyler. I mean, you're not wrong. That's true. That's true. I do also just enjoy hiking. I need to get new hiking, actually. My current ones, I mean, I've had them for like years, and they're just kind of falling apart. I need to look more into them, though. I never know what's like good quality, you know? I need to reach. The hell's reach? What? Huh? Fire ice pick. But anyway, in other more upbeat news, though, it's important. Napmas has started. So for those who don't know, I'm gonna be live all week, every day this week with a different game every day this week. I know what games I have. I have a schedule set. I'm not gonna announce them though in advance because I'm gonna treat it like an advent calendar where you only find out when you open it each day. You don't get to know in advance. You don't know what you're getting. You don't know if it could be a good game, a bad game, a great time, a horrible decision of your life. Scar you forever? Who's to say? You know? Oh my god. My character had no armor, no weapons, and yet they were still the tank because everyone else was spellcaster. It was a lot of fun. Bare fisticuffs against vampires using crossbows. One of the vampires found me quite annoying because I could sneak it up behind them. Yo! Stick it to him, or should I say stake it to him? Thank you. I'll be here all week. Yes, thank you. Greatest jokes this side of the Mississippi. Yes. Oh my god. Well, Nap, I must go as I have been sentenced to prison going to work. But I'll be back when the parole board manager lets me out on parole break. Until then, I'll be slaving away doing my job in the prison sweatshop, the Dollar Tree. Oh my god. Well, have fun, King. I hope it's an enjoyable time. You know, hopefully there's a silver lining. I don't know. Maybe they play Christmas music. Maybe it's fun. Maybe it's cool. I hope I'll have enough time this week to watch some of the streams. Yo, if you got the time, that'd be great, King. Oh my god. I hope they're entertaining enough and worthwhile to watch. Some of them are gonna be games that were requested by members. Other ones are going to be completing games that we've been working away at for a hot minute, and other ones beyond that. Who's to say? Maybe we got a few surprises, you know? Oh my god. I'm personally excited. We haven't done a nap week in a hot minute, and you know, I love them. There's something about like getting to do a stream every day that's just like really fun. I don't know why. Zelda stream? That would be insane. Why would we ever? Zelda, we don't play Zelda. That's a crazy. You're insane. You're bonkers. You're crazy. Oh my god. What? We're gonna play a game we haven't played on this channel for like what, over a year? No, that'd be nutty. No, that doesn't sound like us. 90s week was not that long ago. It was longer than you think, King. I'm pretty sure 90s week was like, was it in August? might have been. Wait a minute. When was? It was in September. That's still a hot minute ago. Oh my god. I mean, cause yeah, 90s week would be like, yeah, if it's September, you know, October, November, we're in December. That's at least 3 to 4 months. That's like a quarter of a year, or a third of a year. I don't know. 4 times 3 is 12, so I guess it's a third. We were exploring the Hermitage, but my character is a slave of the empire in which we were residing. The lord who owns my character jokingly suggested that they go Auckland, the middle of nowhere, to fight monsters for an undetermined amount of time in return for their eventual freedom. Not expecting my character to do it. I mean, eventual freedom or death, you know, that's the way to be. I also need to gather a lot of this, I've realized. This and clay. We might have to go looking later this stream for a what's the word I'm looking for? Lush cave. That's the one. Let me move down. Here's like Zelda Naptra. Oh my god, wait a minute. Now I can actually gun. By the way, the vampire was sick. You have no idea how quickly that got slapped onto my phone lock screen. You got no idea. That thing goes hard, man. Oh my god. During the downtime, something to determine what character to do in between LARPing sessions. I'm familiar, I play D&D. My character's owner sent an intermediary to decide whether my character would be free. Obviously not. Wanted to end this trial, or go back to player. Also, obviously not. So continue the service of Vigil. Nice. Man. Speaking of Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that, I managed to not slaughter all of my players in their recent foray into the wild, which I was not sure would be the case. But you know, they might still die in the mountain they're in, because I've done a redo of, for those who know it, the adventure known as Forge and Fury, which is a classic adventure, but I've never actually played Dungeons and Dragons with a book. Oddly enough, of all the choices I've ever had, I've never done like a pre-made adventure. And even when I am, I'm like, no, that's stupid. I'm changing that. I'm like, no, that's lame. This deserves an extra roll. That should not have that kind of a save. No. It's been a good experience though. I've been enjoying it. Because for the longest time, I only ever really like when I got into D&D, I was only ever really a player. So to learn how to DM is like a super fun experience. Though usually what I do is, I was always a fan when I DM stories that were set in like antiquity, because I think high fantasy antiquity is an undertapped genre. Everybody wants to make it semi-medieval, but no, I like an antiquity-based form of which I guess you could see as Theros, but I don't really like the Theros guidebook so much. But it's that kind of a vibe. I just think it's got such like an instant buy-in for people, you know? Oh man, what does D&D stand for? Dungeons and Dragons. It's a role-playing game, tabletop role-playing game that you can play with any amount of players, really. I mean, you could technically do it on your own. That's just storytelling, really. But yeah, it's Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, tabletop role-playing game. Yippers. It's super fun. Highly recommend it if you ever get a chance. It's a great way to learn skills and the like, and also have a good old time with friends. Or people you don't necessarily know. You can also typically find games of D&D at your local comic shop. Always support brick and mortar comics, like reordering Batgirl #3, which is Mello's favorite thing to promote. Oh my god. I'm drawing the line in the new year on only one product being pushed. Oh my god, I better not hear anything about Craven. My god, of all the movies to ever exist, that is one of them, you know? Sorry, what pre-mode adventure were you talking about just then? Forge and Fury is what it's called, which is really an adventure that can be slapped into anything. Forge and the Fury is a adventure from, I think, a originally 4th edition book, but they made an updated version of it into the 5th edition book, but it's in the Tales from the Yawning Portal, which is a book that Wizards of the Coast put out that's kind of like a collection of adventures, none of which are like made together, but you can, you know, yoink things from this one, that one, and kind of combine them, or do whatever you want with them, or just like, oh, that's a neat trap. Like, for instance, the D&D book that's called like the Vault of the Golden Keys. That's a great book to pick up if you ever just need like a bunch of heists, because that's all it is. It's a bunch of heists, and it gives you the ability to just do that, you know. Mellows thing, mine thing. You started it, pal. Don't act like it's not. Hey, don't act like you didn't pull the trigger on it. I blame you. I blame you, Doctor. Oh my god. Destroyer of worlds. Yo, Ray Aldo. Guess what I'm gonna do during stream? What would Ray do during stream? Probably, I'm gonna go with balance your checkbook. Something that everyone here in Gen Z would do, you know? Balance a checkbook, very important skill. You gotta learn it. Super critical to surviving in a modern world, you know? Actually, I want to type the top. Big Christmas cookies? Wait, that's so much cooler! Wait, that's awesome! Oh my god, yo! Can I have some? Are you going to share? My friend used to play that, but Mona never let me play. Yeah, fair though. Some parents could be a bit off-put by it. There was a whole craze of, it was known as the Satanic Panic in like the 80s and 70s, whatever. It made a bunch of parents get like the wrong idea, or like a bunch of people, I should say, get the wrong idea of what D&D's about. And so they still feel like—
Should I redeem a hydrate or should I save up for a joke? Also, Naps take my money.
I mean, you do you, King. I'm not gonna tell you how to spend your bits. Or spend your channel points, I should say. Do you want a joke or do you want to hydrate? That's up to you, man. That's cool. I don't think I'm well suited for DMing, but my siblings been DMing for me for a year, and they're so talented. Yeah, I will say it's definitely not as like spooky as it feels like it would be. You know what I mean? Like for the longest time, I always was like, I probably couldn't DM, but I don't know. It's a lot more fun than I think I gave it credit for. Nap even inspired me to run a D&D campaign. Let's go! Wait, that's actually so cool! Yo! Sick, dude! Like just a small scale, like one shot, or like a mini campaign, or like a full on, like, epic, massive campaign spanning years in real life. Oh my god. Either way, that's sick, dude. You got a general premise, or are you just gonna run something out of a book? Either or work. Like I said, the books are a great way to kind of like get into it if you ever need ideas or anything like that. You need one shot, I think. Yo, that's a great way to do it. That's how I normally do it. I normally just do one shot. Cause they're just, I don't know, they're fun, they're compact. They let people like try out characters in a way that they're like, oh, I don't have to worry that this is gonna be like a forever character, you know? Send pictures in the Discord when I'm done. Let's go. You don't get to say whether or not you get my money. You know, I think I do. I think you'd better be, so long as you're saving for yourself, King. That's the important bit. I've never tried DMing, I've tried DMing. It did not go well. Looking back at it, there was so many red flags about DMing that really should have put a stop. Hey man, everybody's got to try something first. You know, nobody's good at anything on their first go. The whole point of I mean, like the greatest of DMs will still make mistakes, like to this day. The point's just to, you know, get up and try again, and then you know, or talk to players and be like, hey, yeah, I made this ruling. I think in hindsight that was probably the wrong one to go. So going forward, we're gonna change that, or like, or hey, I think I was focused too much on this, or oh, that didn't work out how I wanted, how it was needed to. So we gotta that, or oh, I feel like I may have railroaded too much. You know, just check in with your players. Talk to them. You know. I'm gonna make a Christmas themed heist in space. That is so sick. That's actually awesome. Oh my god. Are there any other games like D&D that are similar but easier to learn? I just had a look and there are so many rule books. Well, with D&D, like the important thing is like the basic rules for D&D are one, free online. The company that makes it, Wizards of the Coast, has the basic rules in a PDF just for free. And realistically, you don't actually need any of the books. The books are great resources, really useful to have for like getting into it and planning things out and the like. But ultimately, you just need kind of a character sheet, a pencil, and from there you can kind of just look things up as needs be. But beyond that, I mean, other similar games, D&D's probably a pretty solid entry level one. Let's see, Pathfinder would be more crunchy. Starfinder similarly more crunchy. There's, I mean, Daggerheart's coming out. That's a pretty, that's a new one, a new TTRPG that's coming out. That's pretty accessible, I'd say, and like the learning curve. Oh, sorry, I was playing. I'm gonna put the Zelda idea on the list. There's a list! Because now I'm busy with Tokens of Paranormal Order, another type of RPG. Maybe next week, he randomly spawns. Good googly moogly. Oh my god. We did a Christmas one-shot where we saved Santa from a homebrew ethereal monster for 100 years. Epic. Epic. I love a good Christmas one-shot. Same way, I remember I volunteered at like a middle school at one point, and I ran a Candyland Christmas themed one-shot for a number of kids. They really liked it. Saved Christmas. What does crunchy mean? Crunchy, like you gotta crunch numbers. Crunch numbers. There's a lot of finicky rules to know. Modifiers and stuff like that. Have to not just do all the addition of it, but know how and when those things apply. So like a crunchy game is a game that like takes a lot of finessing to truly like understand. Like tic-tac-toe, not a very crunchy game. It's pretty self-explanatory. You can put an X or an O, and it's on this grid, and you gotta get a row in the grid. D&D, a little bit more crunchy than that. Oh my god, Nap joined my D&D game. Oh my god. I really want to play D&D, but I don't have any friends that either even like it or like it enough to play consistently, and I also have no clue how to play. I'm so sad. Well, like I said, I highly recommend looking for like a YMCA or like a brick and mortar comic store, stuff like that. Often those run them, or for really short experiences. If you're ever at like a convention, they usually run like one-shots that are really quick and easy, stuff like that. So it can take a bit of putting yourself out there somewhat, but and sometimes you gotta like go between groups because not every group's gonna fit what your play style is. Because people get into D&D for different things. Some people are really into role play. Some people are really into just rolling dice and making the most busted character they can. They like the crunch. Some people are into it for like high politics, like intrigue, like figuring out a mystery type game. Other people want to do a game that's more like high fantasy, where you let's save the kingdom and restore goodness and order. Other people like dark themes or good themes or the like. So it's kind of you sometimes have to shop around. I got very lucky with the D&D group that I play with most is probably the 5th iteration of the D&D group. Some of the people are still the same. Lots of them have changed over the years. Because either people just didn't work with them, or they need to look at something else. Like, so it can take some time, but eventually, it's really rewarding if you can find the right group, you know? These songs are pretty cool. Do you take suggestions for songs to play? Nah, sorry. I use DMCA free music, so just like stream beats and stuff like that, which destroys my Spotify rap. My spot is that in D&D. My top 5 artists, Spotify, or well, 4 of my top 5 artists are just like Harris Heller's stream beats, and I forget his name, but the guy who wrote Skyrim's and Oblivion's music. Because I'm playing D&D and using those albums for like background music. Oh yeah, because of copyright? Yeah. Because otherwise it mutes my VOD. Or they just obliterate me and ban me into the nether realm, you know? Music really loud today for anyone else? Oh, is it? It's a slightly different playlist, so it might need to adjust it. I'll turn it down to that. A better balance. I used to focus on the character, but I've recently discovered that I really love complex backstories and integrating them into roleplay. Yeah, and see, like, different people are into different things for that exactly, you know? Not everybody's gonna want to do the epic backstory, and not everybody's gonna want to do super big punch characters where you're like, I'm gonna play a multi-class paladin rogue so that I can smite sneak attack or whatever. You know what I mean? Even and sometimes, especially when taking voluntary penalties to promote my backstory. Yeah, and some people are into that, and some people are like dramatically opposed to it. You know what I mean? Like some people are like, no, I don't want that at all. So it's all about like figuring out what works for you, you know? In the same way that it's like what themes, like it's important for DMs to be able to like consider like, oh yeah, what is like off limits? Like I've played with people who are like really severe arachnophobia. So like spider monsters, big no-go. Cause sure, it's all in your head, but it's still just, it's something that like, you know, it wigs certain people out. So it's like, for the good of the table, we're not gonna do that, you know? So it's about finding that kind of sense of comfortability. But yeah, I highly recommend Dungeons & Dragons to anybody who can play it. It's a really, I don't know, rewarding experience in that way. Like my Arakaka took a 10 feet flying speed penalty because his wings were injured. My Barbarian had a weakness to thunder damage because she heard voices. Ooh. Actually, that's sick. That's actually awesome. Oh my god. But yeah, it's, fun like that. Get to anything that your imagination wants, you know? Any story you can think of, you can tell. And D&D can usually be made. See, the thing about D&D is it's very unspecific, I should say, in its application, which has its benefits and its detriments, I should say. But like, you know, it's definitely 5th edition especially is one that definitely puts a lot of work on its DM more so than on like any of the players. Like the player incentive is really just driven by what the player wants versus actually being part of the game baseline, which is not a great model. But it's kind of just, but in fairness to them, 5th edition was never meant to be like what it is. It was meant to be like a legacy edition that was just like, oh yeah, here's like a simplified version of D&D just to like cap off Dungeons & Dragons. You know, we did 4 editions and here's a 5th that kind of cleans up some of 4th edition changes that they made. So here you go, legacy product. The dying fan base of Dungeons & Dragons. That'll probably be all we ever do again, and that's a wrap. And then Critical Role happened. And then Stranger Things made people go, what's Dungeons & Dragons? And then they've looked it up on YouTube, and they found Critical Role, or Dimension 20, or Just Roll With It, or Three-Sided Die, or like all these other things that they're like, whoa, you know? And then that like made it explode from 2015 onwards. And they've kind of been trying to fix a lot of those problems ever since. And now they're releasing a new 2024 version of the handbook in DMG. A lot of changes. I think not all for the best. I'm certainly not switching to it for its rules, but I'll probably pick and choose some to pull. I don't understand why it's so much fun, but as soon as I took the penalty, I couldn't stop smiling. Whatever floats your boat, King. That's the point. Whatever applied, like when my Barbarian took double damage, hard cast Thunderwave, I was also so excited. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, is like sometimes the limitations are where the fun comes from, you know? Sometimes it's all about like the constraints. Because that's part of the puzzle of things, you know? But yeah, it's also very good for doing things like over Christmas. And that's the best part of Christmas for me, is I usually get a double day of D&D in, because usually it's like enough people have like a day free where it's like, all right, let's go. We can actually play a double game of D&D. Let's go. Oh man. I'm very excited. Actually, speaking of, I need to, speaking of baking cookies like Ray is, I need to bake some, I'm probably gonna do just snowflake ones, I think, just cause that's fun. Maybe some snowflake snowman and some reindeer shaped cookies for my D&D group. The wonderful gaggle of them that it is. Cookies, yes, cookies. What do you have for sale, LEO? Nothing I need, nothing I want. All right, we got a little bit more activity. We got a little bit book going. In any event, by the way, I do hope you've all been good. I hope Santa's gonna find you, you know? It's very important, you know? You still got your time. You still got time. Fix it. The lot of you fiends, the lot of you degenerates, you know? You better be getting your act together. Or old Kris Kringle, he's not gonna show up. He's gonna go, no, I'm not coming by. I don't know why I'm making him vaguely French. I don't know what. I don't know what about Santa Claus screams French to me, but you know, it feels like it fits. It feels like it fits. If anybody was gonna be French, it'd be Saint Nicolas. Oh man. I'm wandering around the other day, you know, I was like, oh my gosh, there's Santa. Oh, what a gang. What a guy. Oh man. I hope Krampus has left you all alone. Exactly, yes. I hope nobody is taken away in a large sack by Krampus. That would be tragic if you were. Because you would have been real awful if that were the case, you know? You would have done something really bad. Oh. But, you know, if you hear clip-clopping feet within your house, that's probably not going to be a reindeer. They stay on the roof pretty consistently. They don't usually come inside. I'm currently watching from Krampus's. No, you're gonna toil away in a factory for the rest of your life. No. I mean, actually, that's kind of just like what a lot of people do for work. So maybe it's kind of just, maybe it's an allegory. Now that I think about it, maybe that's just allegorical to growing up. I don't know. I'm fine with the agreement. King, you won't be given time to play LARP though. You won't be able to go LARP. You won't be able to play D&D. It'll all be taken from you. You'll go, no, back to work. Hey, have you listened to Epic the Musical? I have, actually, yes. I haven't listened to, I think the most recent one I only heard a few songs off of, but yeah, I have listened to a good number of it. I'm so happy the last song is coming out in 9 days, yo! Yeah, it's a really cool project. I first heard of it back in like, I want to say like 2020 or 2021. But it's sick, dude. I really enjoy a lot of the music off that. In fact, one of the two different songs in it, we talked about this on the stream before. It ended up not working out because the animator that I was talking with got busy and for very understandable reasons took a different gig, and I couldn't match the commission that they were gonna get. The commission I was like, no, you should absolutely pursue that. But anyway, I was gonna I was speaking at one point to get a animatic or animation for Lore made that was inspired by one or two of the songs from those albums. Yeah, it's super cool. I used to have fun playing my dad when I was little. For whatever reason, we stopped and never went back to it. And now it's late. Not dead. I just found out he's a bad person. Who was using a road just to get back at my mom. Well, that does suck. I'm sorry to hear that. But hey, maybe you could play with your mom or someone else. But yeah, you shouldn't. You know, it sounds like you had some good memory. So if you can salvage from that, then all the better. But at the same time, I can understand how that turns you off or something. It may feel tainted in that way, you know. I'll animate it for you. I can't animate. Oh my god. My project is putting together a playlist full of musical using all my favorite animatics. It's long and tiresome. I listen to every song for at least times. But I'm up. We'll be fine. Yo. Oh my god, dude. Respiration. That's a good question. Do I have? Actually, don't. I could have spider. I already have aqua. Eh. Yep, spider. I don't. Again, though. Oh, why? What about this other one that's totally different? No, you fiend. Alright. Power one. One. Oil. Why not? Why not? Protection. Efficiency can go there. Sharpness and efficiency. Unbreaking. Protection. Depth stride. I'm just add on. Density. Fire aspect. Loading. Breaking. Inspiration. No, I still love D&D a bunch. I just don't have anyone to play with anymore. I understand you. I understand you. Well, I highly recommend if you have any local comic shops or anything like that, or like local community centers. There's quite often open groups that you can join and sign up to join or whatever. Or you could go to those same community centers and offer to start one up. Highly recommend it. They're very fun. I think actually at one point or another there were people who ran one-shot D&D things in the Discord, which also always feel free like you could do that. That's what the voice channels are there in that Discord for anybody to use for that kind of thing, you know. I have an animatic in my brain of the song. No, you with past nap. Sick. So true. So true. Hey, wait, is no longer you the one I'm thinking? That's from the epic. Let me look. Here's the one that I'm. No, that's not it. What's the one? I don't know. I can't recall what it's called. There was one that I was thinking of at one point that was based around there's a song where he's like talking to Theta, and I think that, yeah, they split up. They go, nope, this way is much better. I don't gotta deal with you anymore. Get out of here. You know that one? That one I think I toyed around with for a little while. If a peasant gets benefit from a table determined by monster type first, so for example, if I kill an undead, I do bonus necrotic damage. The aberration, I force victim to roll a short-term battle table. Yo. Oh, the one for the abyss? That one's crazy. Wait, no. Oh, there's one up the house. We gotta book it. That song's My Goodbye. Oh, that's right. That's what it's called. My Goodbye. Nap want to play my goodbye? Mayhaps soup? Nope. Nope. Wrong. Oh my god. No longer you is the one that he talks to the prophet. Oh, is that the like, oh, I see songs of past romance. Is it that one? That I just did entirely in the right key and the right tone and gave the exact right amount of phrases and bars. Yeah. Yeah, that's another one that that I looked at one point. That one I hadn't looked at with anybody. That was one that I'd looked at just kind of on my own. But yeah. That's a good impression. Oh yeah. It was perfect. It was on key, baby. Me. Oh my god. What was the plan for my goodbye? Can we know? I'm probably not gonna use that plan anymore. It does, I'll give you a little bit hints of information, because I'm not sure how it will or won't factor. Basically, it was gonna just, like, the plan was to just use that as an animation to convey an element of story that had already happened. So, like, for a while, I had a plan for like, Leaside Nap and Ballroom Nap, like, past naps and stuff like that, to be factored in through animation. Because, you know, I'm current Nap, and then they're past Nap. That was, anyway, it was an idea that I floated for a while. And so, largely, it was, into the idea of, a demigod with multiple lives and who then, has dealings with you know, with gods in his heads and the like, and so it's both like, hey, maybe, you know what, maybe just leave me alone, guys, you know. So it was very much a falling out of that, which, you know, may or may not have had ramifications later on when somebody then goes to have a big fight in a war, when you're abandoned by when you are forsaken by your gods. That tends to result in bad situations. Oh my god, I love Epic so much. It's so good. Oh, hydrate. That would have been epic. That is the name of the musical. Can you believe Nap and I had the same idea? This is crazy. Hey, what can I say? We minds think alike. That was the one that we did the least amount of work on. The only one that we got to like a storyboarding phase before it was a different offer came around, and I was like, nah, that's way more money. Take that offer. It was, they were very nice. They were very kind. They were like, oh well, you know, you paid first, and you know, and I was like, no. Just we'll break off here, and it's a shame it didn't work out. But dude, you got it. Like, they got hired by an animation studio, so I was like, dude, no, you have to take that. What do you mean? Oh my god. But that was for a different song that we actually got to the storyboarding part. So that one I won't really explain because it may live again at some point. I need to go now. Goodbye, Donka for stream. Later, Jay. Later, Yak. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the evening, dude. I hope you have a great rest of your week. Later. Feel free to join the Discord. Oh, wait a second. And if I don't see you again, have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I think I left some stuff up in the chests up by the nether. Already in the Discord now? Oh, well, that's my mistake. They've chatted a couple of times. Was that Yak or was that Jack? Because Yak's first time chatting was today. In the sense that it said over his name, first time chatter, when he first messaged the thing. You may be conflating two people. Because there's Jack, who's like MJ and Tyler's friend. And maybe other people, so I actually don't know. That's just how I know them. I think Mello knows them too. But there's Jack, and then there's Jack. Yak. No, it's not Jack. Who knows? MJ in Thailand. Yeah. That's what I said. I know he's not. He was a different guy. Yeah. I didn't know that he was in the Discord already. Cool. It looks so pretty and lit up. Wait a minute. This isn't actually lore. I put it on a different thing. Gators. We'll do Dilders instead of complimentary. Apply. Yeah, I came to Discord from YouTube and then came streams through Discord. Ah, the way that almost nobody does. That's cool. That's sick. You know? Yeah. Look at it. It's beautiful. Oh man, I always wonder how that looks for people. Like people who know me from YouTube. It must be so different. I feel like my streams are just such a different vibe at times. I just said it wasn't lore. It's a different set of shaders. These are Sildor shaders. Those are very different from complementary shaders. Oh, I don't have the hostile creature. Hold on. Christmas lore? No, there's not lore today. Worry not. There's no plan for lore this day. I mean, I will take this dirt. That's gonna be tough, but I swore that I had other. That's what you said last time. Yeah, but I don't normally. You know, if I promise specific individuals multiple streams in advance, I usually keep my word. I see through the lies of the Jedi. Okay, Anakin. Okay. Anakin, Palpatine is evil. I can know better about the lore of YouTube because I don't want to annoy Plant with that, but I'm really curious. Wait, I'm sorry, what? I can know better about lore on YouTube because I don't want to annoy Plant with that, but I'm curious. What do you want to know? What do you want to know, King? Yeah, like on the so like all the lore for the Twitch stream Minecraft channel thing is in or is on the VOD channel. If you just want to watch it, to like watch it back. But then additionally, if you're curious about it, I can also you know, rough approximation. Oh, 665. Oh, the best, the greatest joke. Nobody's ever heard this. My English, no, dude, no worries about that. King, I can barely read. It's fine. Let's see. Joke number 665 was it? Let's see. That's oh, what do you know about the Dead Sea? Dead? I didn't even know it was sick. Hey. Wow, what a time to be alive. Truly the greatest joke ever performed. I could go to the Chuckle Factory and I would kill with that joke, you know? It would end them. They've never heard something so funny. I'm gonna check after all the things I need to do. Yo. Jettas, have you all finished your Christmas shopping or are you last minute shopping? Are you all a bunch of degenerate fools who shop at the very last possible second? It's me. I shop at the very last second. Impeccable comedy. True. Thank you. I know. Now I'm here always. You know, on the wall of comedy, there's Gary Seinfeld, not Jerry. There's Gary Seinfeld, little known comedian. Norm Macdonald. Charlie Chaplin, and then me, Napoleon is Evans. That's the lineup. What can I say? I haven't started shopping, nor have I made a Christmas list. Tisk, tisk, tisk. How could you? We could be degenerate fools together. Oh my god. Well, see, I gotta do all my shopping. So all my shopping's gonna happen on like this Saturday, or maybe one of these streams. Well, no, I plan for all these streams to be regular amounts of time. But if we get truly desperate, we may wrap one up a little early so that I have more time to run out and frantically fight someone in a Walmart for something. Go to Macy's or something, just like, no, give me that, please. You don't understand. Oh my god, my family is annoyed at me. Smile. Gee, I wonder why. Could it be that you haven't made a list and it is the 16th of December? It is quite literally less than 10 days to Christmas. Can't imagine why they might be a bit miffed, you know? They might be a little perturbed. What a time to be alive. Don't need any of this. I think I have almost everything to go get that stored. I just need to yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go grab some of those and start forging onto that sword. Why not? Well, to be fair, we won't celebrate till New Year's. Well, all right. In that case, you know what? In that case, that's on them. You know what? Then that's less egregious. I suppose. You're on thin ice, King. You're on thin ice, pal. Oh man, my mom is always like, my mom's the type of person who's like, hey, all right, listen, it is October 10th. Give me a list, and I go, huh? What do you mean? It's October. He's like, no, now. Hey,
Merry
yo.
Christmas. You deserve this and so much more, but my gifts are sadly limited by capitalism. I will overthrow the global economic system to let me SJLW my true appreciation. Even
Window white cut off. Wait, even character counts are limited by capabilities. Show you my true feeling. Oh my god. Yo. Man, thank you so much for that. Dude, that's so kind of you. You didn't. What? Why, if you're limited by capitalism, why would you gift me money? Oh my god. I mean, thank you. Very, 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 very kind. But thank you so much. Oh my god. There was an even number when I gifted it. Dang, exchange rate. Oh my god. Now it's our money. Oh my god. My sister and her husband are flying in, and then other siblings that live out of state is driving up with their girlfriend. Makes sense, makes sense. Today's game is gonna be stealing things from people's store in store because I don't shop early. Oh my god, man, that's way too sweet, Cake. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Think about a nap. Oh, I refuse. I refuse to think further. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's the point. Yeah, we gotta go fist fight people in a store. We gotta go fisticuffs, as Gred would say. Oh my god. Gotta go with like, man, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that Pokemon set. I need to gift it to someone. What? No, this is for my child. Don't you understand? There's a little boy somewhere that would love to have this Pokemon set. Don't you understand? He's been ever so good this year. He's helped Soup Kitchen the whole year, and he's gotten straight A's. Please, he deserves this. No. And then I RKO her. I send her through the floor. Oh my god, and I go, Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And then I take it and I sprint out of Target. I go, oh, get out of my way. I'm a mom making a difference. Please. You don't understand. Oh my God. Exactly. Oh, Sissy, I miss you stream for the world, a lot of it. King, I will cry. People are not allowed to be this nice. The most simple of being I enjoy watching. You make me laugh and smile. Well, I'm glad. I can confidently say I'm better. I will cry. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. That's like incredibly altogether too sweet. King, I think you make yourself a better person. But thank you. That's altogether too kind. Or fisticuffs in America, that's totally different. Fisticuffs in Britain, you can fight someone with a knife. You fight someone with a knife barefisted and not someone with a gun. No, you use one of them fist guns, you know, from World War II. When you punch someone, it shoots the one shot that's in its chamber. These are real. They were used by spies in World War II, and I think by the French Resistance. I forget. I'm tired of tokens. I'm drawing Zelda. I don't know what it is about people being like, I'm drawing Napmas blank, and I go unga bunga like that. Monkey brain of Nap goes. I am that, like, you know that gif of like a monkey going over and over on a little like holding onto like a beam, a support beam, and just going round and round and round and round. That's me. Need a second to talk to a player because I never play Zelda. Oh my God, yo, I like that you're a polish. Oh my God, perfect pre-enactment. The pre-enactment. I can't wait to, yeah. She's gonna be clothed like Babushka, and her child is ill and a sickly Victorian child. And I'm gonna yank Chimchar out of her hand. And I'm like, give me that. Oh my God. A single mom who works 2 jobs, who loves her kids, never. A single mom who works 2 jobs, who never dies. With a gentle head and a heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor. Oh my God. That's what plays. I have a big big band follow me around, you see. What you don't realize is I'm very easy to find in none of it because I pay for a full swing band orchestra to follow me, and occasionally, yeah, when I get enough subs in a month, I also pay for the German operatic section, and I wander around the street, and behind me they go. Oh, and it's great, and everybody knows to get out of my way, or else they'll be on the duel of fates. Oh my God, what a time to be alive. Continuing the wholesome. I don't know if I have the strength. Second reason I like streams so much because they're so comforting. Wait, no, I'm toxic. What do you mean? My goal in life is to be the most toxic streamer. That is who I am. It's what defines me as a man. What happens to you always Monday, Wednesday copium? On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Who said I do it at the time you went live on Wednesday because I needed it to make my week. And what you say? You seemed glum, chum. There's a structural familiarity that never fails to give me up. Okay, that's all together. This is too nice. This is, you're very, very, very kind. Is there a Smite 5 actually? I can't remember. Maybe there's a Smite 5. I should be adding that on. I can't remember if there is such a thing as Smite 5. I think there is, in which case I might add Smite together. There is another Smite 1 in there. There's 2 Smite 1. Oh, god. Don't get handsy. E. One. Make smite. What's that obnoxious band playing music? Oh, it's just Napmas. Oh, it's the 13-year-old child in the Napoleonic dress, followed by a large band and choir, strutting around like he always plays, waving his hands emphatically. Nap! First of all, I do own the place. Second of all, I am neither a child nor 13. Oh my god. How dare you? Are you sure toxicity is your goal in life, Nap? I might have some news for you. What do you mean? I'm so toxic. It's what defines me. It's my defining trait. I go, hey, boo on you, you bunch of filthy degenerates. See? It's what got me out of Bed Wars, you know? They were like, he can't be in Bed Wars anymore. He's too toxic. He's causing problems. Hey, I really did think I had pushed my... Feather falling. Power, predictor, blood protector, creative artifice. These... Nope. I feel like there is Smite 5, and I don't think I can combine those two to make it. I don't think Smite 4 and Smite 2. Yeah, it just keeps it at Smite 4. Yo, Wiblet now do. Too toxic for Bed Wars? Impossible! What are you, a poison dart frog? Maybe. Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? Oh my god. It's true. It's true. They won't let me play Bed Wars. They won't let me play League. They're like, League of Legends? No, King, you're too toxic for it. You can't play. And I go, rats. It's true. It's true. You know, people don't like to admit it. People don't like to admit it, but it's the gospel truth. I go around and I put a little dirt in your eye, you know? I'm oh my god. I like Tobey Maguire in the third Spider-Man movie by Sam Raimi. And what part of it? Where? I suplex grandma for her child's toy? How is that not toxic? That's unbelievably toxic. What do you mean? One of these days, you guys are gonna see. You're gonna be like, jeez, I never shoulda. That man, he's so toxic. Yep, also my boyfriend might be obsessed with drawing you. I am concerned. Is that why you just showed up? Did you just show up as concerned? I am jealous of this man. Hey, what can I say? You know, listen. I'm easily drawable. I'm marketable. What can I say? Oh my god. See, I told you, I'm deeply, deeply toxic, guys. I'm I really trying to be an epic. Stop being like that, please. Wow. My toxicity knows no bounds. I've ruined the relationship. It's so true. It's so true. Well, just like I intended around the Christmas time. Yeah, that's right. I'm like the Grinch, but cooler. Yeah. Oh my god. I guess less sassy. I don't know. He's a pretty sassy guy. I don't know if any of you have seen those videos of the Grinch, but I go, oh my. That man's got some sass. Look at that guy. Is there any more iron in here? I believe. There isn't. Of course not. Why would there be? That would be way too useful and helpful. Let's see. I do need to grab this. Okay. I need to grab a little bit more of the seaweed. Oh my god. But how you been, Wereplant? How's life? How's the wife? How's the kids? So good? Are you in the Christmas spirit? Are you jolly pilled? Are you Santa Maxing? These are important questions. I'm Christmas pilled. I'm jolly maxing. All right, listen, it's a problem. Gonna riz Santa up. God. It's our streamer now. What is it? Communist Manifesto? What do you mean? Also, Nap, our robotic club is probably going to Berlin. It's a scientific event. Yo! Dude, that's sick! Oh my god. Congratulations, dude. That's awesome. I'm so toxic. By my beautiful physique, I paralyze whoever I touch as they slowly suffocate. I'm unable to swallow and give people seizures. What? People are entirely lucid till their final demise. Some call me Gred, but I am known better as the blue-ringed octopus. But I'm known better as the blue-ringed octopus is a crazy statement. Husband's good, my kids are good too. My Christmas spirit is up because I have a good present and my J Schlatt Christmas album is playing. Yo! Hey, mine shipped the other day, I think. I'm like, oh, it's gonna get here in time. Let's go, baby. Because I, like a lunatic, decided to, for whatever reason, order the vinyl. Oh my god. Oh wait, no, there was iron in there. Oh wait, no, that's the iron. Oh, oh man. Now, see, now I need to know, because apparently Mello's mom thinks that I'm somehow both J Schlatt and Ludwig. So now I need to know if that means they think I've lost one of my companies or if they think I put out a Christmas album. This is critical information. Look at this set on my laptop earlier, and I'm pretty sure I have a Microsoft sharded glass in my thumb now. I don't really know what to do about it. Tweezers? Tweezers and the microscope, maybe? Oh, that's an option. Not necessarily a particularly good option, but it's an option. Too small for tweezers? Get smaller tweezers? I think you fail to see how small tweezers can be. Well, that's what the microscope's for. You get the microscope and you get the tweezers and then you go boink. Listen, they did surgery on a grape. I remember there was a whole meme about it. They gotta be able to get a little sliver of glass. Oh. It's like the law. I'm gonna die with Plant out of the country again. I'm happy and proud of them. Oh god. The statement, I'm going to die. Going to implode, going to slowly decay. Greg, did you miss that memo? Did you? Oh, that's awesome. Wait a minute. After Wereplant came in swinging, Wereplant came in like, Nap, get away from my husband. Greg's like, hey, wait a minute. You two out here dating or something? What's going on here? You courting each other or something? Oh man. I knew Plant had a partner. I knew Plant's partner was in chat, but I did not make the connection. Oh, that's so funny. You know, the things that people miss. also didn't read most of the messages. What? What, are you telling me that not everybody reads every single message that's put into this chat? No! No, say it isn't so! Devastated. Every time I say nap, they come to stream. It's so toxic. What can I say? I'm so toxic. I bring out the toxicity in others. It's my little charm. It's my my superpower. Oh man. Hey man, can't win them all. Can't win them all, Greg. You know, happens. Oh my god. Because I was too busy researching blue ringed octopuses for that one bit. No, I was too busy in the depths of the blue ring octopus theory site. No. Sure, Nap, sure. You're totally that's what I'm saying. Yes. I'm not sure why you added so many U's and R's and E's. That, you know, it almost makes it feel like you're being sarcastic, but you didn't put /s. So you're being very genuine here, I see. So, because yes, we're in agreement. I am deeply toxic. That's my calling card. That's like a thing. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. Yes, true. It's true. Hey man, I can be toxic when I want to be. You know. Listen. There's a reason. Oh my god. There's a reason that like nobody that I never play MOBAs when streaming, you know? There's a reason I never play MOBAs or just like online games. Like multiplayer, like shooters or anything like that when I stream. Because listen, what like you guys, there are people in this chat, they're doubters of the 6% credentials that I hold, and let me tell you, I am I am never more 6% than in those moments. And it is deep toxicity. Oh my god. I just found out Zelda isn't the protagonist. Well, I mean, she is in one of the games. Because I want to know what caught his attention in stream, and then I get toxic over it. Wait a minute, what about this stream and this nap guy piqued your interest? Wait a second. Oh my god. Nap with a dress slayed. That's true. Well, she's not always in a dress. Actually, for a lot of it, she's not. Like in Breath of the Wild, she's in like an archaeological outfit. In she's like a ninja in one of the games, I think. Wind Waker. I'd love to see you play an online game. I feel like you'd absolutely flip after a while. Listen, it ain't pretty. It ain't. I tilt. Particularly MOBA. There's a reason I've never played Smite on this channel, and it is I get tilted, and it is gnarly. What, like ooh boy. Is there a higher than depth strider? Oh, no. Fine. Yeah. Hide. It goes to a cover. Yes. And Fight, I will confirm now, does go to 5. Yes, it does go to 5. I was correct. Dive, select bad boys here, grab the depth strider enchantment. I'm a boy. That did. I am down to 50. I don't think I have no. Oh no, I don't. Okay, I need to go back to the. Oh god, I need to go back to the stupid thing. I'm gonna drop this in here. This, and then gonna run back to go kill a bunch of. Wait, did I leave the Bane of Arthropods? One of those exists, and I don't know where I left it. because that was really useful for killing all the spiders. Sheik is ninja in OOT and Hyrule Warrior. I don't know what OOT is. There's Wind Waker, Majora's Mask. Oh, Ocarina of Time. That's definitely what it is. Tetra is Pirate Zelda from Wind Waker and such. Ah, that's what it is. Gimme! I gave it Twilight Princess. Hope you like it, Nap. I'm sure I will. Without a doubt. Oh my god. Slay. Oh my god, am I gonna be Slay? Let's go! I am going to be Slay boots down. Yes, yes. I know those terms. I learned them. I give you another one because Wind Waker 1 is not wearing dress. Gonna be a girly Nap. Nap is going to absolutely slay. See? Slay, I'm going to slay boots down. Period. Yeah, there we go. Boom, boom. I'm gonna hit pose 28. It's gonna be wondrous news. It's I'm gonna hit pose 28 and it'll be glorious. You're gonna be queen, never cry. Let's go. W's. Quick to the spider cave. Oh, it's 28. Exactly. It'll be beautiful. Oh my god. You guys ever play? You ever hear that card game, Queen by Midnight? Great game. That's what I'm picturing. Oh my god. I think it's made by Darrington Press, but yeah, it's a cool. It's a battle royale card game. It's insane. It's literally you just like each player is a princess, and they gotta be queen by midnight because the game has 12 rounds. Read all 3 of my messages one after another. That's gonna be absolutely slay thousands on the battlefield as a princess should. Based and true. What is that? Yeah, it's a little battle royale card game. It's great. I'm trying not because someone don't appear to play Stardew Valley with me. I'm just saying. Wow. L to where plant. Wow. I said Nap's going to slay, not Nap is going to be slay. Learn to read. No, I refuse. Because Nap, you might have to have it because I've been a horrible partner. Oh my god. King, I barely remember to do like Duolingo. You think I'm gonna remember to play Stardew with people too? I would be worse. I'm down them hostile. Oh man. Right now I'm still desperately trying to shop for Christmas. I'm thinking maybe I'm trying to think if I have time between going to the gym and going to work, but I don't think I do. I'm trying to get well, I'll figure something out. Mind you, this is what always happens. I'm a big like 20th to 25th shopper. You know what I mean? Duolingo, I gave up on it so many times, it scared me. I'm on a 48-day streak, baby! Let's go! Undefeated. Oh man. I already asked you this, but what are you learning on Duolingo? I'm doing German. I am learning Japanese. Your worst thing. What? I wanted to do Icelandic, but it's not a Duolingo. That's fair. That's fair. Japanese, I think, only recently came to Duolingo, actually. Day 408. Yo. Sick, dude. Over, Weeb, huh? Weeb's not here. What? Did I miss something in chat? No. What about Weeb? What a throwback. Huh? Japanese with Duolingo's, it's wild. Yeah, it's quite the process. Well, it's one that like I'm stacking with like a course that I'm already doing, so it's kind of just like augmenting a course. Because I gotta learn it for a thing. There's a lot of like I've been like so like a specialty that I've done has been like Sino-Asian region kind of thing and Southeast Asia and stuff like that. So like Vietnam and Japan and Korea and their histories have been kind of like a specific topic of study that I've had to like look into and stuff like that. So, and Cambodia, I should say as well. But yeah. I was calling you a weeb learning Japanese. Was a joke. Huh? I was calling you learning Japanese. What? Huh? Wait, isn't Weeb like Dark Lord Weeb King? Like former chat member? When I first started, I was so into because Duolingo knows how to grab my interest. A leaderboard? I am both competitive and stubborn. Oh my god. Nap, do you know what do you not know what a weeb is? No. Weeb is a term for people who really like anime. Oh, okay. I don't really watch anime, to be honest. The only anime I've ever really finished was I watched one called Full Metal Alchemist. That was cool. And one called Hunter x Hunter I watched a lot of. I never finished it though. I think it's still going, or it's going in like comic books. Weeb's a thing before them, Nap. Oh, I didn't realize it was like a term. I thought that was just like their gamer tag. I thought that was just their name. What do you mean? Dark Lord Weeb. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I guess they were king of weebs then. I don't know. Cool. Well, you'll learn something new every day. I never talked with someone that finished Hunter x Hunter. What? I never talked with someone that finished Hunter x Hunter. Well, I mean, I got close, I guess. I guess it's a canon event. My friends have all finished it. I just, or well, other than the part that's continuing, but the show, I think, ended. I have a really bad habit. In like most shows, not just like anime, with most shows, I get to like the second to last episode and then I just drop the show completely and never finish. I will be like I mean, in that case, I was on episode like 100 and something and I just dropped it. And similarly with like other shows, I'll get to like, yeah, the second to last episode and then bah, I totally drop it. I don't know why. Basically making fun of people who watch so much anime they end up caring about Japanese culture. It's become ironic now. Wait, what's wrong with caring about? Wait, you mean like wait, do you mean a cinephile? I've known some people like that. Is it just like a slang term for that? Now I'm hearing. is a evil derogatory slang for a Japanophile or a Chinophile. Maybe American footballer. Huh? Football. A radio station license plate. Okay. Neat! You learn something new every day. The type of white people who think Japan is like anime. Oh, so wait, you mean the people who there's a word I can't use for whatever. Oh, thunderstorm. Okay, you mean people who are like weird about it. You mean just like, hey, did you just call me like an incel? Wait a minute. Oh my god, I'm toxic, but I'm not that kind of toxic. Wait a second. Hold on a minute. Wait a second. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Wait a second. Yes, Dab, that was the joke. We finally got there. Oh my god. How dare you? How dare you? I'm a different kind of toxic. I'm a fun kind of toxic. No, please. Bop, bop, bop. Easy elo, easy life, easy money, baby. Any second now. Back to 30. Actually, we went up about 6 or 7 from that. 6 or 7 levels. We were at like 16, so yeah. Alright, we just gotta wait a little bit longer. I don't know where my Bane of Arthropods sword went. I had one. I probably left it somewhere. Like a fool. Oh, man. It's a shame. I'm one thing. Well, no, you know what? It might still be able to happen. Never mind. I'm not gonna talk about it. There is something I had planned for this week that I'm hoping will still work for this week, but it's looking like it won't. But I'm hoping it will. That tells you nothing, but just hopefully you will. My brain keeps autocorrecting my words. I want to remove in German the things I need to learn from the ASL I'm learning. Oh, I got 2? Got 2 different languages on the go? Golly. Armor what, huh? Good old thunder and lightning. Just out there to be a calming force on the world. I hope to God it hasn't burned down my tree. I started learning Korean in high school. Yo, Korean's a beautiful language. It's kind of like one of the, it's in the same way that it's like, oh yeah, if you learn Spanish or French, you can typically learn like Spanish, French, and Italian all pretty easily. In some cases, learning like some elements of Korean can help you learn like Mandarin or Cantonese and stuff like that. But it tends to not translate, I think, as well to Japanese for whatever. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah. Korean's insane. Yeah, it's a beautiful language. Like, it sounds nice. But it's not one I would try to. It's a difficult language. Oh man. Especially because they're like their conjugation is so different grammatically from like English. So it can be very difficult to learn off that. I have a strange feeling. I think it's melancholy. A mix of the music and the thunder and the splashing. Well, melancholy tends to come around Christmas. Personally, I love it. My favorite part, like I adore Christmas. I think largely because like I love the duality of self. No, I love I love the dual the double-edged sword that it is of like immense joy and happiness, as well as paired with like melancholy and like reflectiveness. You know what I mean? Because it tends to be like, it's the end of the year. It's like the year's coming to a close. Like everything that will happen has happened in that year. And, you know, and the like. So I really enjoy that like double sense. You know what I mean? I love it. It's my favorite thing. Yo, Realize I'm on a bus and it's night. The thunder is very soothing. Yo, ordered especially for you. Called ahead. Oh man. Like they used to use Chinese and decided, nah, forget that, and made their own. Like the characters in Korean aren't even characters; they're just clumps of letters. It's crazy and cool, and I love it so much. Yo, it sounds sick. Oh man. I feel like, is it Korean that has like a lot of really cool turns of phrase? Or maybe that's Cantonese. I could be wrong. But I love a language that uses turns of phrase a lot. French is big for that. Where it's like phrases have a literal meaning, but then they also have like a much more secondary meaning beyond that. I'm always jealous of languages that can fit an English sentence into a word. I mean, sometimes it's a really long word. Like with German, they have a word for everything, but like sometimes that word literally runs like off the page. Which doesn't, it's still sick, it's still cool, but I'm like, okay, at this point, it feels excessive. I also love language which with us includes us. Inclusive and exclusive. Yeah. Does we won the lottery include the listener? I see what you mean. Yeah. It's the same way that I love like in Japanese there's a lot of like formality and things like that to how you say things. So it's like how you like their version of slang is often like shortened versions of a word. So it's like saying the full word is still correct, but it would be seen as a very formal way of saying it. You know what I mean? I think that's so interesting. Like how like tradition and formality affects things versus how it affects things in other parts of the world. Part of Korea is the English words they try to write with their different letters. In fact, yeah, Japanese also has a thing where it's like they just take a lot of English words where they even if they do have a Japanese equivalent, they don't use that. They just use the English word but with a an accent on it, and it's like I don't know, it's crazy at times because like it sounds like I feel like there are words there are words in Japanese that like if you say it in normal conversation, like just as you would kind of thing, if you're not Japanese it could sound like you're making fun of Japanese, like it's but that's not the case. Like basketball is not like is just like how you'd say it. Yo, MJ! How do? While dealing with the supervision of labeling of beef after an outbreak of mad cow. Yes, exactly. They have words that are too long. How was the movies, MJ? How are your friends? Good, hopefully good. Hope life's treating you well, King. Hope you had a good weekend. We're discussing different languages like Korean and Japanese and German, amongst others. And I'm regaining a bunch of XP because we've been doing enchantment today. Korean has different words for things that said differently for women, men, children. It's insane. I mean, true, but in fairness, most languages that aren't English have that. Like, do you mean like they have a feminine and masculine version of a word? I mean, the child part I think is a little different, but like, well, no, not necessarily, because you do change French, for instance, if you mean like a girl or a boy or a man or a woman. It's very interesting to me. It's like the idea of, I think everybody's seen that meme before of like, I can't believe I lost, or I failed my exam because I didn't know the gender of my washing machine. Because it's like, yeah, that is a wacky little thing to have as like a part of a leg. Or neither. I'm sure every other knows, but wait, so I'm sure every other listener knows this, but are you American or Canadian? Well, you know, me personally, I live in Nunavut in Canada. I live in the territory of Nunavut in Canada. You know, that place. But I am also American. Yes. See, exactly. Where you'd find me if you looked for me in the cold tundra of Nunavut. Go there. Look for me there. Dox me there. That is where I am. That is where I am. Yes. To answer, long story short, Brightbite, I'm paranoid. I exist in a form of paranoia where I simply never have confirmed anything about me as an individual. I am nothing but a thought, you know? I am I exist only when the stream is live or the YouTube video is played. Oh my god. He joined me in the lawn of my roommate's house in nowhere, Farmville. I have 2-hour drive ahead of me and look, stream has 2 hours left, so I'm gonna text it. You better not be, I swear to God. You're gonna be my podcast. I'm not gonna touch my phone. Okay. I'm gonna be lurking. We didn't watch Indiana Jones. We watched Transformers and made bracelets. Had silly fun. Yo. I mean, L on not watching Indiana Jones. Huge L, not gonna lie. You know, I'm devastated for you. But also sick. Was it like Michael Bay Transformers? Or was it like the new animated one? Oh, man. I'll just assume you're French. On it, based. Based, fair. That works. Oh my god. Take it after me, MJ. Nobody should be messaging the chat while driving. Don't be distracted, drivers. That is a dangerous practice. But no, yeah, I'm just, I don't know. I have my own hang-ups about it. I think because I like, there were like stuff that I saw happening, things that happened in my own past, stuff that I saw happening to other creators in like the period when I started in 2021, and then just also things that have happened like since I've been a creator. Where like when you get weird messages from people who like, for whatever reason, take Minecraft way too seriously on TikTok. Where they're like, I know where you live and I will and you know, death threats and stuff like that. Because I interpreted the lore differently, which is a crazy crash out, but you know, I guess some people take things a little too seriously. It kind of removes the sting entirely when I am aware that like no one knows anything about me. Where I'm like, well, I'm Napoleon the Seventh, and that is all I am. So yeah, I kind of just like, I've never confirmed really anything. But if you're looking for me, Nunavut, great place, really cold territory, top of Canada. Find me there. Go look. Oh my god. Are you Canadian or American? I am paranoid. Bro, that's extremely fair. Yeah, well, it's just one of those things. But yeah, I think it makes me more of a choose your own adventure streamer. I can be from wherever you want me to be from. Oh my. What are the show war for Cybertron? Shows war for Cybertron. Anyway, phone down, started driving. Like, what up, bye, MJ. Gonna be listening as I drive. I can't besmirch the good name of MJ. No, they're listening. Oh my god, very smart way of doing it. I think people reveal too much about themselves online and regret it later. Yeah, that I kind of got that like vibe from like other people who like made content, and I was like, oh, I like that's one of the benefits of making content kind of after streaming and YouTube are like a thing that are sort of a known quantity, is you get to see mistakes other people made and be like, oh, maybe I don't do that. So it's like sometimes I finally figured out how to get it just right. Like sometimes early on my stream would like be crashing constantly, and that's because I stream pinging to a computer that has a VPN on it, kind of thing. And so sometimes I can throttle the bit rate and then make it so that it won't go anywhere. But I do that because that way it changes through the stream. And I don't know. It's like not necessarily healthy. It's just a paranoia about people getting swatted and da-da-da-da-da. And, I was just like, I just never want to have to deal with that. Or try to avoid it for as long as possible. I'm sure someday, if I ever, big if I ever became like a big or like medium-sized creator, I'm sure it would happen. I think it just does. I think it's just something that you can't. It's not like the fault of the creators that happen. You know what I mean? You should do a transatlantic accent to sell the illusion. Yeah. See. Oh wait. 1 second. Yeah.
Okay, chatters, and now we're gonna be continuing to enchant some of our tools, and maybe we're going to work on a potential new sword or expand the waterway in Lego City. A man fell for a man in Lego City. Oh my God! It's the most glorious of things. I am paranoid. I'm paranoid and run a city at the bottom of the ocean. It's called Bioshock. Please do 665. All right, chatters, get ready for a humdinger of a new joke. This joke, hot off the presses, just came out this week. My God. Are you ready? Joke number 665. What do you know about the Dead Sea? Dead? I didn't even know it was sick. Quack, quack, quack. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't even know what that sounds like through that filter.
Oh God. Slide the whistle through the filter. Let's go. What's going on? What do you mean? It was the Nap Hour radio show. What do you say? that was. What do you mean? That's just that was my normal speaking voice. What's confusing about that, Wereplayer? That's just how I talk. Crossing the sticks, we speak. Those just come for me. I'm dying. Oh my God! Make sure you got your coins, King. Oh my Lord. I love that filter. I don't use it too often. It's one of my favorite little things. It's so good. Oh my God. Also, that slide whistle best monster by where? Also, I should probably put on the actual stuff just so I can hear them. There's no monsters nearby. A sleighing song tonight. A sleighing song? That's like me. That's like me when I'm gonna be in what with that Zelda dress. Get it? Because it's a sleighing song? Like sleigh with what with the limp wrist? Because you get it? Jesus Christ. Bells on Bobtail Brig. Who's the song slaying? Wouldn't you like to know? Oh my God, never leave home without my trinkets. Oh my God, I just realized I only have 29 XP. I thought I had. This is really the worst thing to ever happen to anybody ever, Just nobody has ever had it as bad as me. Nobody has ever experienced tragedy like this. Devastating. Devastating. I expect you all to light a candle vigil in my honor. I needed your experience, I'm sorry. I need your experience, I'm sorry. Wait, I can at least take I don't need to kill him and take it. And not even take it. Oh. Lick the candle. King, why would you lick a candle? Are you okay? Huh? I actually did lick the candles in LARP. Why? King, you know those are wax, right? They're not food. They're not... I gotta like grab you by the scruff of your neck? Spit it out! Hey, spit it out! Spit... That's not food! Hey, come on! Good, Googled it. I wanted to know why the candles smelled weird. It's a scented what? Huh? Well, I missed. There's another creeper up this way. There was a lot of creepers here. How did he explode? I was on the opposite side of a wall! That's not fair! That's not fair at all! I'm devastated. I'm calling the police. Yo, Tucker Aldo! I didn't eat them just to taste. It's still... anything is food if you try hard enough. I'll give you this. You can eat anything once. You know, I'll meet you halfway at that. You can eat anything once. Might die in the process, but hey, you can eat it. I don't know if I recommend it, but you can do it. Ain't this just a humding or a where? Extra. I want to eat a black hole, then I can eat anything forever. No, I think it just tears you in half. King, I think it might just end you, you know? The candles smell weird because it belonged to a vampire worshiper called the Vax. It wasn't made for farm animal fat. I do regret licking that candle now. Yeah, understandable. I would also have regret, you know? In such a scenario, which I'd never find myself in, because, you know, don't think I'd lick a candle. I would have regrets. Oh my god. What a time to be alive. What a world. Oh man. Alright. There, and then bada bing, bada boom. We also discovered a room where they were binding leather books. Ooh! I saw a video recently of where they bound 5 copies of massive tome versions of the Stormlight Archives by Brandon Sanderson. Oh, it was a very interesting. I don't know why I'm just plugging it for some reason. I just thought it was neat. I was like, dang, that's really cool. That's cool leather work. Oh my god. That's really difficult. I don't know how you did that. It was crazy. They were like huge, dude. Like they were like tome that they made. They made from scratch a tome. That's crazy. Again, the leather wasn't cow leather. What kind of leather was it? Or was it leather? Was it fake leather? If it was fake, then it's leather. I'll be sort of thinking. Where can I get a little bit more? Just gotta deal with someone. That sounds suspicious. I gotta deal with someone, Fox says, going just with a fist to hand, just like, this won't take but a moment. I gotta put someone in their place. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, you got it, boys. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, man. Any squids out here? I could kill some squids. I need some insects anyway. I know, right? What a guy. What a stand-up gentleman. Are there squids down there? Nope, it's fish. But I don't need fish. I need squids. Surely there are squids around here somewheres. Squids! 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 I know you! I know you're here! Come here! Yeah, give me the insect. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Thank you. There's another. Oh wait, no, that's kelp. I was deceived. Is there more squids anywhere? Aww. All gone. More squids. We chase our quarry. Knife is being made by vampire worship called candles weren't made from found animal fat and the leather wasn't cow leather. I regretted looking at the candle only after I learned what it was made of. Are you picking up on what I'm putting down? Candles weren't made from... Was it? I don't know. I don't know if I want to know what you're... Oh, if I'm picking up what you're putting... I don't know if I should be concerned by what you're saying. I don't... There he is. I knew there was a fourth one. You tried to hide, but you couldn't. I saw through your disguise. And by disguise, I mean you buried yourself into the ground, hoping I wouldn't find you. In character, they were made of people. Ah, I see what you're saying. In character, I see. I see. Well, see, I wasn't picking up what you were putting down. I did not realize nor recall that that's what you intended for me to know. Out of character when they made of people? Maybe. Maybe don't worry about it. Who's asking? Why you want to know? I think it's suspicious that you're asking. There's gotta be more squids around, right? Holy turtle! Well, turtle. I haven't seen a turtle in Minecraft in a while. Listen, he was cool. He was a cool guy. Where are all of his squids? Squids! Here. I really should just go back to the XP farm. I will get to 30 a lot quicker. I just didn't want to go back. I also probably need to get myself to like 35 anyway, so that I'm actually at like a healthy amount of XP to enchant with. Oh man. Alright, we'll go back. We'll make it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh man. At some point this week, I gotta remember, I gotta pick up a bunch of stuff to make like some fun like little eggnog and stuff like that. I don't know if any of you guys are big nog heads out there. I don't know if you guys are noggin heads, you know, but I don't know if any of you are based, I guess I should say, or if you're a bunch of milk toast wimps, effete, incapable wimps. But we here in this Napoleon the Seventh household, we understand eggnog is a priority. Gotta pick up some nutmeg for it too. Grind some fresh nutmeg on top. Oh! Peek. Peek! Also, in library, we found a room where it was flogged. Someone was flogged. Our healer went to help them while I went with the mop and flail. I asked someone with a knife to cut the flail because I was uncomfortable with what it was used for. The person who was flogged turned out to be a cultist and ran to grab the flail, found it broken, and resorted to using the mop. He's very happy with the unintended consequence. Yo! Stop them before they can even get going. Never had eggnog. It's delectable. It's, don't throw things at me. Hey! That's very rude of you. You know, maybe I could just kill some enemies. You know, maybe that's key. Where did... There we go. My older brother, is hyperfixation on the gym and bodybuilding, so he drinks 15 raw eggs a day. Very odd. Very gross. Yeah, I've never gone on the raw egg trend. I can't say that that's ever spoken to me. Especially if you're having the yolks too. That's like, it's a lot of cholesterol. I don't know. You'd be better off with just like protein powder if you're looking for like macros, but you know, some people like to do the old school raw egg thing. They feel, I don't know, it's like more natural or whatever. So I don't know if you could call it natural to consume 15 raw egg. Seems like a lot, you know? Idiot, you missed! Idiots! Stinky, no! No, my own fire used against me. No, this is devastating. Oh, well, he died. Thank you. Driving through a dark, foggy cemetery and through miles and miles of empty farmland with only one building being a shady gas station that looks like I'd be killed in, but gas was only $2.68. Starting to understand why people act how they do in horror movies. That better be a way of saying, hey Nap, I stopped for gas and no, I am not texting you while driving. It better be. Also, in library, one of the players gets possessed because I used my fists. I can use my fists. I can only ever deal non-lethal damage, so I dealt 1 damage to the torso. Oh my god, here, 1 second. I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle of trying not to die. 1 second. Ah. Oh my god, why? Oh, where was the water? There was meant to be water there. No! Oh, this is actually gonna be a problem. Thank you. Use me. Pardon me. Coming through. Don't worry. Hey! Hey! Very rude. Very rude. Don't ever do that again. Hey. I didn't stop for gas, but another horror movie trope. Nap ended up taking me back roads to a small, dark, foggy, empty town with a church and 1 main road instead of interstate for some reason. Does it just want you to experience a horror movie at Christmas? Well, you know, scary ghost stories are part of the Christmas season traditionally. I will give you that. A lot of people never remember that, but it's critical to the season, you know? Scary stories are meant to be part of it. But we got weak. We used to be a real nation. This used to be a real country. We used to have ghost stories at Christmas time, but no, the woke left is keeping us a nightmare before Christmas. But then you also got the scary ghost stories and tales of the glories from Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. you know? Nothing stopping you from telling ghost stories for stream. My God, you're right. I went to go see a creature feature, featuring the creature. Scariest story I know. Could be fun. I don't think I'm that good at telling ghost stories. Oh my God. I don't even know any ghost stories, to be fair. I'd have to go find a book. I'd have to go find like a book of ghost stories. And then at that point, is it really spooky? You know? Hey! I really wanted to buy a sandwich at the gas station, but I've gone so far off route. It's true, you shouldn't trust off-route gas station sandwiches. They will give you worms. If Futurama taught me anything, you know? I mean, you don't have to tell us you're reading from a book. There's no cameras, there's no way of us knowing. I think you'd be able to tell. I think you'd be able to tell. It would have such a different cadence to how I normally speak, you know? I suppose I could make a video. That would make, like, well, you know? I bet Nap is an AI. You've caught me. No. No, my biggest secret. I was the first trial AI that they released onto the internet. No. No, you're not meant to be able to find that out. No. Oh my God. Nap, what number did I tell you to remember at the start of stream? $665? I don't think you told me to remember any number at the start of stream, Kig. I cannot recommend historic Homer, Georgia enough as a scary town ghost story setting. What a ringing endorsement. I'm sure their tourism board will love this endorsement. Oh, gee willikers, thanks, MJ. That's so kind of you. Now lots of people will come and visit. Yes, yes. Oh, man. The fact you didn't just assume I gave you a number and yes, it gives me confidence you're not AI. Tell me a high Q. Roses are red, violets are blue. I like streaming. How are you? I do what I can for the population. Yeah, yeah. Why are you on your phone? Huh? You say, hey, you better not be driving. Not a haiku. Maybe it is. Maybe it's just a bad one. Maybe it's just a poorly made one. A haiku is 5, 7, 5 syllables, is it not? That's like the baseline tradition, yeah, but you know, poetry in general like has some elements of rules, but then other poems are good because they break those rules. You know? Kind of the point of it, you know? It's that's why you have multiple versions of like poem grammar settings kind of thing. Because you can be multiple iterations, you see? You know, even like when you have like, because you can be A, B, C, D, E, F kind of thing. Or you could be A, B, A, C, D, C. You know? I've returned. Welcome back, Fox! We're back in the crypt. Because I realized I needed more XP and I was not gonna get it while I was kicking around out there. Oh man. But hey, I got lots of ink sacks. That's a W. I'm parked in the hometown grocery lot under new management. Oh, new management! The lights just flickered. I'm going to die. Time to peel out. Oh my God. I need more haikus. Yes. Give me. Traffic light goes red. Time for contemplation. From a passing train. Wow, I'm so glad we read a haiku. Oh no. I'm gonna be honest, I stopped listening to the poem talk after about 5 words. Wow. So you don't care what I have to say about poem structure? Wow, okay. I see how it is. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. I'm going to throw up everywhere and cry myself to sleep. And then how will you feel? Yeah, how will you feel then? Pretty cruddy. Pretty cruddy, I bet. You'll feel bad. I bet. Maybe. Or not at all. I don't know. Who's to say? Who knows, you know? Crazy time to be alive. Ah. The pain of arthropod swords will make it easier. I mean, not that this is difficult, please. Come in. Bap. Easy. Easy elo, easy life. Dear Lord. Take forever. But, oh man. I don't know, in general, I quite like poetry, but that's the whole thing. I remember, I quite like Graham Greene. He's a relatively modern author. I like a number of different poems that I had to read for different literature classes that I've done. And boy, howdy, does that make me sound. There once was a man named Barlow who found a petrified shoe despite its great age and clear lack of such traits. He decided the print was brand new. Huh? Huh? Oh my god. You know what? I probably should archive all my TikToks now that I think about it. Because I guess they'll probably just be gone by the 19th. I guess I just won't be able to access them. I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know if it's going to like delete the app from my phone or just like I won't be able to access it. What? But alas, I guess I'll just get hours of time back as I no longer doom scroll on TikTok. Wait, what's happening on the 19th? He's banned, innit? They're banning TikTok, being made illegal. They lost their legal case to prevent the ban, and now the ban's going into effect. And so they either have to divest themselves to an American company, or they can't be in America. Ooh. I mean, the original ban was passed in like, I don't know, April? May, maybe? Maybe earlier than that. Maybe it was earlier than April. But I did not expect that to go through. Oh, I mean the ban went through forever ago. It's just they're running out of time and they challenged it legally, but you know they lost. It was like no, well, because like I mean, I don't know. I kind of foresaw them losing that legal case because ultimately that is in the purview of any government is to say, hey, you can either operate in this country by divesting yourself to a segment in this country, or you can't operate in this country. It's like a relatively common practice of many nations. It's just a lot of people don't realize how common a practice it is. Ah. the same way that like governments can break up companies. They could be like, you're too big. That's what the American government is looking to do to Google right now. They're currently in legal work to say, hey, we think Google has a monopoly on the search engine market. It has too many fingers in too many pies, so we're gonna break them up, and then force them to become multiple separate companies that will no longer be affiliated with each other. Which doesn't happen often. In the past, it happened to Microsoft and then AT&T, I think, at a different... Though, funny enough, I think technically now AT&T has bought back... how do they enforce it? Well, you are broken up and you're not allowed to work as an entity. And if you continue to, you go to jail. like companies to operate have to have licenses to operate. Like legally to be a company, you need to be licensed by the. You can't just like go set up a stand somewhere and be like, I'm a company. Like you're licensed to operate as a corporation or as any like at any level of company is something that like the government has to provide you. It could be a small business license, it could be a corporate license, etc., etc., etc. But yeah, so any company in any nation really, like this isn't like a purely American thing, this is any nation, you have to be licensed. What is required to get that license varies nation to nation. What's to stop us all from going to the same small search engine? Nothing. The issue is not the search engine. The issue is like, so the issue that the government foresees, which they're not wrong on in terms of it being a monopoly, is that basically Google continuously acquires any startup typically that creates an algorithm of similar searching capabilities. Then they buy it, and they also control too many different markets. So like their search engines recommendations are controlled because like if you're looking for a YouTube video, Google will control what you're gonna get as a result in a way that is monopolistic. Among other things. I mean, additionally, like this goes to like other elements as well. Like they don't like if you use like if you use Google, they use their dominance to push specific sites and specific applications and stuff like that pay them to push them and sponsor to push them. And so their dominance in the region gives them a monopoly share. So basically it's that like within a free market, which supposedly capitalism is meant to be, you don't have monopolies. You don't have one company that has so much power and control over market share that it's impossible to really dislodge them, and they can just buy up all their competition, and they don't really have competition because their competition can't undercut them or anything like that. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. I'm making this as I'm trying to make it as like simplistic as possible to follow, because it is a more complex issue than I'm making it sound. But yeah. So like in the case of like AT&T, they were broken up because they owned too much of the cable lines, basically. They owned too much of the cable coverage that existed, telecoms and cable coverage that existed across America. And so it was decided that means that they can charge whatever they want, which is an unfair market to consumers. Because it's the same reason that like companies legally can't like talk to each other and say, hey, let's all raise the price of eggs together. So that, because if we're all raising it together, we control so much market share that like everyone else will have to, they'll have to pay it. They won't have an alternative. Because if they do that, that's not free market, that's price fixing. Essentially, the US government is playing catch up on regulating big tech, but it's hard because big tech got big. Yeah, exactly. Bang on the money. The other issue is just like the regulatory bodies of most governments, well, because lobbying money is so prevalent, those companies tend to lobby people, the people in charge, to say, hey, maybe don't. And so they don't do anything about it, typically. So it's like a real surprise that they're doing this with Google. And it could still fail. Google still could go to court and win, and they could be determined, no, it's not quite a monopoly. You know what I mean? Are you telling me that the hit board game Monopoly would lead to jail time in real life? Yes. Well, it would lead to a breakup of your assets, but yeah. Like, it's kind of a that or highest office of a small upstart nation. Yeah. See, because that's kind of the thing, is it's like, yeah, you're either, like, the breakup doesn't mean jail time. Price fixing could mean jail time, but breakup means just you aren't allowed to operate a company. You're no longer licensed to operate as one continuous company, and you are forced to divest yourself and make multiple companies that don't work together and don't operate together. It's the same way that, like, so like recently, a good example is TD Bank was forced, had a bunch of constraints slapped onto it due to effectively, to dumb down what they did, a form of price fixing. A form of price fixing is what they were doing, basically, is how you can think of it. And so I have history, but for some reason absolutely love the little lessons you give. Oh, I hate history, but for some reason give the little lessons you let's go. In fact, I think academic history is often mistaught. I think a lot more people would enjoy history if it was taught in a more approachable fashion. But it's just what if they continue to work together unofficially? That would be price fixing. Like, that's my point. Like, companies with no associate, like, companies aren't allowed to work together to determine what a price will be, or to, like, undercut the market, or to, like, screw over the consumer. Legally speaking, they're not meant to be allowed to. That's not saying there aren't companies that do it. They're just, legally speaking, not allowed to do it. But that's how you get actual lawsuits, or the government steps in, or the like. Is meant to be how the system works. So, like, what you're asking is, like, what's to stop them from doing it? Well, it's illegal. How that law is upheld is a different question, but on paper, it's illegal. And that's why, you know, you have beings like the consumer board, the Consumer Financial Board. I'm blanking on its name. Full name is... the Consumer Financial Protection Board, the CFB, which, like, all they exist for is to ensure that, you know, consumers aren't getting entirely screwed over. They're a watchdog agency of the government. Does price fixing happen on a smaller scale, like all bakeries in town raising their prices together? Yeah, that would still be illegal. Like, that is still so yeah, like, that is something that's possible, and if that gets found out, or somebody, like, probes into it, and that's why you have, you know, investigative journalism is important, or why it's important to have like, watchdog whistleblower agencies that can then look into these things, or audit, like, and that's how you have, like, you know, like, tax, like, the IRS audits people for suspicious things like that sometimes, because that will uncover the fact that it's like, oh, it looks like you guys are fixing things. We're gonna audit your finance. You know? It's one of those things where it's like, in many ways, like, a lot of people I tend to not recognize because of how powerful and potent companies are in this day and age. But ultimately speaking, a government is immeasurably more powerful because they decide the law. Like, government is immeasurably more powerful than just financially wealthy companies. A great example of that, not great as in good that it happened, but even in some ways where you have, like, oligarchs, like in Russia, like the head oil tycoon, the, like, third richest person in the world at one point, disagreed with Vladimir Putin, and you know, he froze all his assets, took all of his money, dissolved his company, and put him in jail. That's authoritarian. That would not fly here. But my point being, like, ultimately, governmental power is a more sweeping bat to wield than financial power on a large scale. But that tends to get lost, even in democratic society, where people don't see that as often. It feels like celebrity and companies and rich people are the most powerful, but they really aren't. There's just not a lot of work being done as fervently as it ought to be by politicians. But anyway, I don't mean to harp on that. That's an odd topic for Napmas. I don't want to get into all that. Frost Edge. Yes, we can have one. And then we'll go enchant. But aren't we still being screwed over? How so? Like, are there not still instances currently occurring of people breaking the law? Yeah. Can we audit the government? Yeah, that actually happens quite often. So like, when your government publishes the IRS, like for instance, the state, like the IRS has a capability to do that, but like when the government publishes its books, like so they publish the budget, which breaks down like where they're spending the tax, and then you can use like freedom of information request if you believe that like something's not being fully reported, or you believe like, oh hey, that like there's something more is going on there, or hey, what is that, like this item is very vague, how does that break down beyond that? You could put together a freedom of information request, and if it becomes legal action, you can subpoena the government, which means they are legally compelled to produce the documents in question. So, like, yeah, there's lots of functions to do that. That's kind of like part of what like a free and fair legal rule of law society explores. So like in somewhere like America, yes, you can do that. Would it be an audit if it's not about money or no? I mean, you could still use the term, but like audit is usually a financial term more so than anything. Like, I guess like I'm not sure what you mean by what would you want to be looking into? Like if you mean about government corruption, that would take probably investigative journalism. Or you could start class action, legal action if you believe, but you need specifics to be able to put stuff like that on. I can't call my coup an audit. No, you can't call a coup an audit. Oddly enough, strange as it may be, I know. Oh man. Ooh, okay. That does have, okay, I don't mind that. That's smite not bad, but I think I'd rather just book it. Oh, my two. Let's go. That's what I've been waiting for. Oh, it's just a bowl. I don't know a bowl. Okie doke. Smite 2 and smite 2. Make smite 3. Will smite 4. No, it won't actually. I don't know why. I was so excited. I forgot that it would make a smite 3 and not a smite 4. And I don't think those won't find the mix by 5. No, that's just wrong. Book. Yeah, those just make that. I'm just auditing the elected officials, and it's very they all like me. I just want to be liked. Oh my god. What will you do if they don't like you? Don't worry about it. All right, I just want to talk to them. I just want to talk. Okay, it's chill. It's chill. Don't worry about it. All efficiency. Come on, no way. Oh, I hate fishing enchantments, man. It's such a boring part of the game. While they're behind bars in a lion enclosure, I just want to talk. Oh my god. Make sure that the next one does. D, simple stuff. Sweeping edge. There's a all. Maybe. Oh man. Fred, please tell me you aren't stayed. You lost streak of 400 plus on Duolingo. Oh, the streak freeze. Let's go. Clutch. Clutched up with the streak freeze, baby. But yeah, there's lots of functions like that. I should say. There's also, you can recall most elected officials as well. Like if you elect somebody, that doesn't have to be, not every official, I should say. There are several different positions that cannot be recalled. But if there's an elected official that like you feel is not delivering on the promises they said they would, even if they're like, oh, well, I'm gonna be here for 6 years or what, like you can within their term, if you get enough signatures, force a recall, which basically means that it's gonna go back to a vote. It's a very underutilized feature, but it's doable. And a lot of people don't even realize it's a thing. But yeah. And before anybody asks, no, you cannot recall a president. That is one of the ones that is not recallable. For good reason, I would say. Like, you know, sucks in this situation, but for good reason, you cannot recall a president. I did not have streak freeze. Yeah, the streak. Wait, did you lose a 400-day streak? Brother! Huh? Isn't that called impeachment, Nap? No, impeachment is different. A recall versus impeachment are two different things. Impeachment is not done by the people. Would be first and foremost. Or did you just mean, would that an impeachment be a recall on a president? Because also technically no. But yeah, impeachment is a different thing, and as is from recall, and an impeachment also wouldn't be functionally what a recall does. Because you could be impeached and still hold office. For example, like former president and now president-elect Donald Trump was impeached twice. So, you know, like impeachment is done in the House, removal is done by the Senate. You need both parties you need both houses to agree to have that happen. Welcome back, Ray. We're talking about recall votes and audits and functions of government. My favorite Sammy was missing from the menu 2 hours away from home and from home. Something concerning is happening. Better not be getting rid of it. I'll cry. Write them a letter. Start a campaign. Start a letter writing campaign. You got it. You got this. Force them to give it to you. You never mind. I don't want to hear that. Well, I said earlier, I was like, this is a weird topic for the Napmas beginning. I don't know if we should be talking to, I don't know if people want to hear about, like, oh, here's the archaic functions of government. Topic that interests me, but I don't think it interests most. Doing poli-sci tuna? Yeah, I know, but I said most people. I didn't say individuals in particular. I didn't say I know it interests me, but not Fred. I am now invested in your rants. We got another one, ladies and gentlemen. He's hook, line, and sinker. He's never escaping. I am most people. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if you're a gauge of most people, you know? Oh my god. Back to the mines, baby. Oh man. I'm trying to be more chill. I should have prefaced at the beginning of the stream. I'm trying to be more chill tonight than most nights. And that's literally just because I do not want to lose my voice for Christmas. And I'm like, oh no, this is gonna be a week. So I should be careful. So I'm like trying to start more chill than I normally do. I feel like I'm normally more bombastic. I'm a dying art kid and I've always listened to your rant. That's fair. That's fair. I'm a worrier. I worry. Cause I don't know what it does to the number. I never know how many people are here. Just occasionally, nor do I want to. Just occasionally people will be like, Nap, everyone's leaving. And I go, well, fair enough. Be more chill. Like the musical. Oh, there's a musical? Be more chill. Theater kid Nap strikes. Huh? I know you worry. That feels, it feels like a loaded statement. I feel too seen. This is the problem. You were saying I'm weird. No, I'm not most people either, King. 25 billion eyes are on you right now, Nap. I knew it. I knew it. I knew this stream would do numbers in Mars. In the minds of Mars. Oh God. They're coming out of the walls. Those dang Martians. Oh man. So excited also. I gotta for one of the streams this week, I'm gonna be like sprinting to try to get back to stream. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make it. I know I'm gonna make it. But oh man, I'm gonna have to like be taking every cut and turn I can because I gotta go decorate. I'm decorating a tree, and I'm like, I am not missing tree decoration, baby. God, I love it. It's so fun. Cause you get to put on all these silly little ornaments that are all like, oh my God, I had them for way too long. They're all. I at gunpoint forced them to still let me put on all of the ornaments from when I was but the petite little boy, and I go, you have to. It's tradition. Is because my mom was like, no, we can put on like nice new modern. No, put on the cruddy, the cruddy plastic ones of SpongeBob and the Care Bear. I demand it. This tree's gonna look like Christmas threw up on it. I demand it. There's a funny story vibe doing the Minds of Moria story, but setting it on a sci-fi Mars. Honestly, that feels like it would go so hard. But at the same time, kind of feels like it's the plot of. You guys know that like animated Justice League TV show? It feels like that like 3-part series of the end of season 1, I think, where they had the marshmallow people. They weren't really marshmallow. That's just how I think Flash made a joke about them being marshmallow-like, and that just stuck with me. They were frozen on Mars until Earth astronauts accidentally broke into the Mars underground cities. My family had already put up this when I got home. I'm lucky they hadn't put on the ornament. Yeah, it was because it's the best part. You get the chance to decorate. You slam on a great little Christmas like album, and you're like, oh, you listen to what's the Dolly Parton and somebody. It's like a country from my dad likes. It's cute though. I love it. How could I not like Dolly Parton? Or like some Dean Martin, Bing Crosby. Oh, Nat King Cole, baby. Oh. I always complain about tacky baubles as we were hanging up other nights. Yeah, well, the tackies. What's good about it? I'm sad we're not tree decorating. My roomie showed me all his silly ornaments, and I miss mine now. But my mom doesn't want to haul the big tree since we're out of town, and my body's too broken to haul the tree myself. You should get yourself a little tiny one, or like Target or something. They got like little Charlie Brown one. Was the Justice League one and everyone is an alien story? No, it was yes, actually. Yes, they were hidden on Earth in the first couple episodes as people, though they weren't really people. And then by later episodes, like they nearly took over the whole place. Then the Justice League, because it's I guess it's not the season finale. It's probably the opening of the season, because it's when the Justice League show starts. Yeah, because they all meet each other. Because it comes off of Batman the Animated Series and Superman the Animated Series, which were both series in the 90s. Okay, I spent like $4 extra, but I rebuilt my Sammy from scratch. Let's go. W. It was worth it. I ate half of it in time to hit the road, and you're my podcast again, Nap. If I talk again during the stream, something is wrong, and you should tell me off. Tell me off. Bye. I had a good stream and listen to you judging you. Oh my god. Bye, MJ. Drive safe, King. I better not hear from you again, then. We have a tiny tree, but she's decorated already, and a big tree is tradition. It's the same time. Anyway, bye. Bye, MJ. Yeah. I can feel that. I'm a big stickler about making sure the traditions survive. But that's just because I will nag incessantly. I wear them down with sheer willpower. Also, I'm their youngest child, so they have to listen to me. It's the law. In other words, I go wham, 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 wham until they do what I say. You know? I go, no, you gotta, no, you're ruining Christmas, no! You have to do this for me! Oh my god. It's the cross-eye bear. What can I say? I rock up and I go, you have to do this! Nab, youngest child confirmed. King, that was confirmed 3 years ago. What do you mean? Right after I confirmed that I'm the oldest child. And that I'm also the middle child. And that I'm an only child. But that does mean I'm the youngest. I confirmed, yeah, like, listen, you could be the youngest, oldest, and middle if you're the only, you know? Jesus Christ. Dear Lord. I wasn't here 3 years ago. Just shy of 3 years. All right, I'll give you it. I guess. But thin ice, pal, thin ice. I'm gonna go back to time to watch you from your very first stream and your very first TikTok video. I don't even know what my first TikTok or stream. I don't. Well, my first streams aren't anywhere to be found. Those are privated. Yeah, I don't think anything from like the RSMP still exists. Also, as soon as you get affiliate, so I can be the OG. Oh, you mean you're gonna go back in time? I see what you're saying. You're gonna go back in time to do this. I see. Your first TikTok video was advertising your stream? Sure. Yeah. Yes, the first visible TikTok video is me advertising my stream. You are correct. It's probably the one with me either in front of a French flag or on a throne. One of those two. Yes, that would be one of my first TikToks that way. Yeah. Wow. Huh? Incredibly wrong. MJ, get out of here! Hey, wait a minute. Or is it visible? Yeah, actually, wait, no. My very first TikTok that would still be visible is probably my explanation of the Egyptian campaign that Napoleon Bonaparte partook in. Or his Egyptian campaign. I believe that's probably the first visible one. Gonna go by later, Fox. But by visible, yeah, I mean, there's lots of TikToks, King, that I made that just aren't visible. They're just private. because I changed my mind and changed my content and was like, I'm going to change. I'm going to private these. Same with some of my early YouTube videos. No, I don't think it was on YouTube. First thing on my YouTube, probably the campaign. Let's find out. Let's go to my channel. Goes hold it. Yep, Egyptian campaign. Napoleon Bonaparte's Egyptian campaign, 1 minute history. Yep, that is not my advertisement of stream video. That is, or at least not the one that's on the throne. Yeah, which that one itself might be privated, but that is, where is? And I'm the only one in chat. Can you tell me about some of the ones you don't mind sharing, even if it doesn't align with the kind of content creator you are? Well, King, they're privated because I'm not gonna talk about it. And yeah, my first TikTok is the one in front of the French flag, just before the Egyptian campaign, which is my second TikTok, which is followed by a TikTok from my first speedrunning stream. Those are my TikTok, yeah, or at least those are the visible. I say my first and only speedrunning stream. I never speedran again. I never did it again. Okay, never mind. I mean, like, the things that are privated, no, that was a different, I'll tell you this, which was never on my Napoleon page, but my first TikTok account, which is totally gone and deleted, like archived / deleted, and will never, ever see the light of day again. Nor will I give any context to it or anything else. Was a fan account for a thing, but that's from way back when, and it was not an active one. It was just like a name and a little bit of stuff, but that was about it. Was Nap secretly a French general before being a content creator? How'd you know? Was he a secret y'all just never knew? Oh my god. But yeah, I mean, a lot of them, I should say, just so it's not totally crazy, yeah, all the stuff though that's like, that was on the Nap account that's no longer visible, it's just, it's just a different vibe than what I go for these days, that's all. It was Minecraft content, some KOTOR content, strategy game content, throwing spaghetti at a wall. Because content creation's weird like that, I don't know. It's something that I just like enjoy doing. I'm not like in pursuit of fame and fortune. I wouldn't say no if it happened. But actually, I can't see myself ever wanting to like genuine. And I know this will sound fake, but I don't care. I don't think I ever would want to be like a multi-million subscriber YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Like, on the one hand, sure, that's like a life-changing scenario type deal, and that's really cool. It sounds like a lot, and I'm a little too paranoid to want to be like known that well or that much. MJ, what are you doing in chat? What are you doing? I've seen some old TikToks. Had to pull a U-turn on my map. He's messing up. I'm parked, I promised. Okay. My sound's not on. I take back my outburst, I guess. Yeah, some people like MJ, I think Tiger, well, some stuff. I mean Tyler, but he definitely forgets it. I don't mean that in a mean way either. I just like he definitely doesn't remember it, but he probably saw some of it. Brightbite. Brightbite would have seen some of the earlier stuff. I think, yeah, Brightbite would have been around since, like, Brightbite's technically the oldest chatter, I believe. Because I met them when I met Sam, which was really early on, like crazy early on, like in like the January of that year, I want to say, or maybe February. Wasted ages, keeps trying to put me on a back road. Why? Why? That's crazy. Gather round, children. Regales us of his TikToks of yore, TikToks of yesteryear. Mais où sont les neiges d'antan? So, like that early in the stream when I mentioned French phrases I love, that's one that I love. I love that one. That's a great one. Et où sont les neiges d'antan? But where are those snows of yesteryear? Great. Tyler and I have seen the old TikToks, but I know he's forgotten them. Socks has seen them. Socks should be another one. Yeah, I'd believe that. Yeah. Hello. Hey, come here. Yo. He stole a block. He stole a block. I couldn't let it go. I couldn't let it go. He stole a block. How dare he? It was valuable too. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the value. Hopefully for real this time. Christ's sakes, I still have like an hour of 40 drive. Oh, Godspeed, King. So I can make a note for my time machine. When did you start streaming and making TikToks and YouTube? Yeah, not much before Hardcore World. That my origin date of that is January 10th of 2021. Because as I've said before, you know, I had to I was just a little busy a couple days before, and you know, on the 6th, and then yeah, but on the 10th I was able to stream, you know, lay low, stream under a false name, you know, yeah, it was great. Took some shine, so. Perfect. I actually do need to gather up. Hey, now I think I make. Yeah. Make terracotta. Yeah, how do I make? If I want. White. What kind? I have white. Oh, just base terracotta is probably made by putting a clay block in. But yeah. So I started streaming as Napoleon the VII on January 10th, 2021. And then about halfway through that year, in May of 2021 is where like Tiger and MJ and Tyler showed up, and when I'd started posting lore TikTok. And then those started doing insanely well. That was only meant to be a week originally. My first announcement of that was like, yeah, so I'm gonna do a whole week on this, yay. And then they did insanely well. I think like the second one like got 600,000 views. I was like, huh? I remember because I took like I took a screenshot of my follower count when it hit like when it hit one specific number that was like in the 60s, just to send us over because I was like, haha, funny number. Anyway, but then I checked it like the next day and I think it was like at 12,000 in a day. I was like, what? 12,000 followers? Huh? It was spooky. It was crazy. Good news, everybody. I remember you doing that announcement. I remember going back. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hey, you know, 6 doesn't have another. That's like the same thing. Dig that there. Oh, get some hay. Did I put dirt in there? I did not mean to put the dirt in there. Give me back my dirt. If I were a rich. Like that. I just randomly came here after Phil's stream for no reason, because I scrolled through recommended. Let's go! Let's go! That also always will boggle my mind. The idea that there's people who like watch Phil's that also watch video, like, oh, this is because I watch Phil's. I'm like, oh man. I came from the TikTok lore videos. Yo. It's also wild to me. I mean, I don't think I've been on the recommended page in a long time. But it's always wild to me when it's like, oh yeah, I came here from TikTok recommended. And I'm like, what? Why? How? Why did they recommend? Because I don't think I've been on the recommended page in probably about a year. A little longer, maybe. My brother and I found them, watched them religiously, and I followed your Twitch. Months later, I actually started watching because I ran out of Philzavons to watch. You're like, hey, we'll give this guy a chance. Nice. Oh, that's actually so sweet. It occasionally misses one dirt block. I don't know why. Good news, 400-day streak saved. Let's go! Huge W. Always screenshot resub. I see them. I've never resubbed in my life. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never subscribed to Philza. I just occasionally watch. I'm not even that committed of a viewer, to be honest. You know, I don't really watch that much. It's you know, I occasionally check it. Well, cause I stream on the same days. 2 of the same days, you know? Like, so it's like I stream I stream on 2 of the same days, so I'm like, oh well, I don't really get to watch that, you know? Like, I'm so glad 2 years ago I did that and scrolled. I was like, yes, I will scram to this guy. The funniest bit was like 5 minutes into you were doing lore and I had no idea. Just a bucket of cold water thrown on Wereplant, just like, oh, what's happening? Lore, angst and lore. Oh my god. I have photo evidence, Nap, you can't deny it. No, I don't think you do. I've seen one you sent, but it's like lowercase, and that's not me. I'm uppercase, you know? Got me with your video essays, but the vibe is good. Let's go. Like I said earlier, yeah, I'm always like, because the vibe of the video essay, because it's such like a longer process, I'm always like, I wonder if that throws people off. If they come here and it's like a more chaotic vibe than that. You stream on 3 of the days, coping. What do you mean? The Wednesday streams are huge. We do those every single week. Every week, Wednesday stream. Big part of the week. What do you mean? We do it all the time. Biggest part of the week, everybody goes, oh boy, it's Nap Wednesday stream. You guys don't remember that part? You guys don't remember when you say that? Oh, it's weird. You say it so often, you know? Vibes are immaculate. There's something, I'll tell you that. We went from talking about suplexing a grandma to steal a Chimchar toy out of her hands to like talking about the recall process of politician. I don't know what vibe I give, but it's something. It's manic, I think, is what it is. When people say you stick around for some reason. Oh, God bless you. No, I never say that. What are you talking about? No, that'd be crazy. That would be crazy. But like, we're actually going towards 2 straight weeks of Wednesday streams. It's I say it every week in my dreams, and then I'm constantly faced with disappointment. No. Oh, that's so sad. No. Oh, this stream day gets there any minute now. He's gonna go live. Hey, hey, in fairness, I check the chat on Wednesday. I think only on the rare occasion has somebody actually been in the chat. They say something, and on the rarest of rare occasions have I responded to. I think I responded to Pink at one point. I responded to, I think it was Limk and somebody else. Oh, Moody Pumpkin, I think. But your vibes are manic. Scatterbrain nerd who likes to talk about anything and everything. Otherwise known as it, but it's not. Oh, God. We've been over this, please. I'm gonna go find Santa in the mall, and I'm gonna demand for Christmas, Santa, I want you to prove the tests were accurate. And he'll come through. He'll be like, you got it, boys. Anything for you, Nap. You got it, pal. I spend every Wednesday night staring at stream, hoping it will happen. It's so sad. Maybe this time. No, of course not. No. I mean, y'all get me out of my lurking, so doing something right. Hey, that's true. That's true. Oh man, it's just because I love chatting. I'm just a chatty cat. I like hearing about what's going on with. It's funny. They always warn. They say, "Oh, I don't know if you're getting into streaming. You know, people are pretty parasocial." And I go, yeah, see the chatters, they're gonna be parasocial. Them, not me, them, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, the chatters totally, yes, absolutely, yes, of course. Chatters, nobody else. That'd be crazy. Dari couldn't disprove it. You wake up with an ADHD diagnosis in your stocking. My God, I'd rip it up like I'm Jumba in Stitch, and I'd eat. I'm like, yeah, it's supposed to be evil genius. Oh, it'd be great. It'd be glorious. My shining achievement. No, it amazes me. I mean, like, it's like the most, I don't know, feel like I don't mean to be a big sap, but like humbling / rewarding thing, like how, like the sheer volume of people, sure, like, yeah, people come and be like, wow, you're tiny. I'll be like, okay, yeah, whatever. Like, cause yeah, I'm like beyond small for a streamer kind of thing, but it's is like amazingly like rewarding thing that there's such a high amount of like people sticking around, you know what I mean? Like people who like for years at a time. It's, I don't know, it's like a really, I don't know, like moving thing. I don't know. That sounds probably hyperbolic and stupid, but I don't know. You guys are like, it means a lot. But also, I'm deeply toxic and L+ ratio and get good. We're never playing Fortnite. Oh my god. I feel like with Kathy's, it's okay to get a bit parasocialized. Me personally, though, I'm I know who you are. Ah. Well, time to say goodnight. Maybe tomorrow Zelda nap appear. I'm not sure. Have a good night, guys. Later, Monty. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, King. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week if I don't see you. But otherwise, I shall. No pressure. I mean, you don't need. You're not required to do nothing. But I will look forward to seeing Zelda nap. Yes. Yes. Up. Have a good night, King. Bye bye. And jump. I think this is also one of the more advanced redstone machines we've ever made. Probably not the most advanced. The most advanced is probably the pumpkin one. It also works best. I also need to go to bed. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, great. It's like super late for you, probably. Have a good night, King. Sleep well. Have a good rest of your week. If I don't see you, I probably will, but still, I'll say it either way. Later. Oh man, I'm just really happy with how it turned out, though, because it's like, in terms of like actually having something produce clay like readily available, this thing works great, man. Like, there's no way to like further automize it, really. Like the putting down of the dirt is still like a problem. I don't think so. Maybe an auto crafter could do it, actually, now that I think about it. Which, speaking of, aren't those in the game now? Don't I have them? If I... I feel like I have, maybe I don't. Maybe that's the next... No, because I'm on 1.21, right? Can I check? Gonna go sleep with my husband. Good night, Warblade! Later. Have a good rest of your evening and a great week, King. Bye! I feel like I should... What? It is built using iron, redstone, and the dropper. Okay. Do I have any of that in here? Dropper, that's made redstone and cobblestone. All right, we're gonna go grab cobble and redstone, and then we'll have a dropper. Because I actually do need to do that, because I forgot that I had intended to do that to automate the kelp process. That'd be great. That could like always be made, because I don't need anything other than for it to like make the kelp block. Like, that's the key for that. And then I have a forever source of fuel. I don't need like coal or anything. I mean, I guess I need coal for torches, but you know, other than that. All right, redstone. We'll just... That's a good amount. And I have iron, but I need cobble. Yeah, easy cobble. Right. Yes. There, and toss it. Spider eyes, 'cause I need them. Proper. Pop a buoy, and then let's go. Iron, and then also need these spider eyes and grab it. Perfect. All right. One for the money, two for the show. To get ready for the go. should be full 103. Yes! Let's go. Let's go. We've ascended. Okay. So that's gonna be make another one of those. I got the gobble already. Let me do it again. I got the drop. And I got the grab. The grab the table. Pop, pop. Got two of those. We're set. We're golden. My God. Right this way, because yeah, if I can hook these up properly to the, I'm not really sure how they work, but if I can hook them up properly, then they should auto-craft the kelp into. I should have grabbed up. Had some over there, didn't grab them. It's fine. It's fine. We'll live. We'll live. Let's see. Right here. Grab these, and I worry about the spider eyes I'm dropping, and those are gonna be fine. I can make anything else I need. What can I put for meantime? This in here. I can put this in here. I should eat these first. So that way, I'll put books in there, ink sacks in there, and we're gold. But yeah, I think on my list left of things that I need to like actually get cooked is probably like eggnog, because that's just great. That's just because it's frothy, it's delicious, it's sweet, it's enjoyable. I don't know why people don't like it, you know? I mean, is it literally just cake batter? Yeah. It's cake batter without flour, but that's fine. And maybe there's a little appy juice in it, you know? Who's to say? Who's to say? It's part of living. Oh god, I need a little bit. I'll just grab a fridge straight. And the industrial machine will chop, and take it all down. Yeah, I need to do that. I need to make snowflake cookies. I think I need to make a few. Oh, no more of that basic dessert. I need to make snowflake cookies, and I need to make what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, I think there's like a spread, but that's about all. So I'm doing pretty good on that front. The biggest problem, I have no idea what to get for like 3 different members of my family. I'm good for some. I got some Christmas shopping done this weekend because I was frantic to do it, and which led to me being deeply disactive on Discord and just prayed and be like, for the love of God, please, nothing happen. Nothing has. Please, nothing go wrong. Please, I need nothing to go wrong right now. Okay, this is gonna need to go. Okay. Perfect. I need it to feed into this. Then I need. Okay. Then I will need. Oh my god. I'll do, Tyler. I'm gonna make something happen. What do you mean? Huh? What do you mean you're gonna make something happen? That's an ominous statement. I really likes eggnog. Yeah, that's mostly what you missed. You missed me going on and on about how good eggnog. Then well, it's only good when you make it from scratch. I should say that. But it's like, I don't know, it's such a good tradition. It's such like a cool, like, because when else are you gonna have it? Never. It's a ridiculous drink. And now I'm trying to figure out how to put a crafter in here. I'll make something happen in the Discord just you wait. Oh, you meant from earlier when I said I was just praying nothing would happen. That's an ominous threat, King. I was worried for a minute. I was like, what do you mean you're gonna make something? I don't partake in nog, egg or otherwise. Missing out, missing out. I mean, everybody has their, you know, everybody has their own things they like, but can't help but feel you're missing out, King. So I guess if this goes, maybe I don't need this chat. I'm gonna let this finish through with those last pieces. Because maybe if I remove that chest, like here, if I goes chest. If then I put that down there, well, actually, I want to. That's not what I wanted. Didn't think I'd be back before you ended stream. Well, welcome back, King. I hope you had a fun little detour. I always thought eggnog was only an alcoholic beverage because whenever it's in like a TV show, it has alcohol in it, and I would always be so confused. Relatives would offer it me at holiday parties. Yeah, no, I mean it's base form. It's not. That's just something that a good number of people do, but no, it doesn't have to be at all. Go. I guess I then do this, then do that. Will this work? Maybe. If I do that, and then if I just get a redstone torch, I guess that just activates. But yeah, that is like there are people who are like, oh, it has to be, but no, I think it's good on its own. No, right. I've heard many complaints, but I've never had any before. Yeah, I do. If I admit, I do know it's a taste that's like very divisive. But I don't know. I feel like the people who dislike it, I feel like I've only ever had like the store-bought kind, which, in my opinion, yeah, is always like, wait, this is really just like a cinnamony. It's like if you like lattes, I think you'll probably like eggnog. You know what I mean? They're not exactly a 1-for-1, but they kind of are. They're like an eggnog, or they're a latte that's spiced a bit more with cinnamon and nutmeg and the like, you know. I want it like that, like so, and then place it like that. We're golden. Okay, it made one. Okay, so then I need this to be a repeating process. Oh God, I gotta make repeaters. For the love of God. All right, here. I can do this. I believe in myself. A rum and coke. Oh, that'll. God. I anticipate eggnog tier list in my feed any day now. How'd you know? How'd you know the eggnog tier list is coming? But I'm just ranking recipes, and I'm gonna do it in a very I'm gonna rank like different moms' recipes and like Martha Stewart's recipe and be like, Martha Stewart doesn't know what she's talking about. She's crazy. Are you kidding me? Meringue? Oh my God. Gonna be foaming at the mouth about it, but it won't be like it's not foam from like, you know, rabies. It's foam from the eggnog, because I'm just consuming vast quantities of eggnog. Repeater. Two. And I don't know if I need more. I definitely will need more redstone. Dogging at the mouth is a crazy statement. Oh God. But I don't know. I'm hyped, man. Christmas is like sure, Thanksgiving is all about food, but Christmas is about like the best. You know, it's like around every corner is another like delectable delicacy, and you're just like everything's fantastic. Oh, I mean, it's interesting. I know some people do different things. Like some people do like ham for like the dinner or whatever, which I find that always interesting. I've always been done like turkey. That just feels right, you know. 2 times in a year you get a turkey, and they're back to back, and you're there with a big turkey leg in your hand, and you feel like the king of Denmark, you know. You're like, yes, more. It is quite literally gluttony incarnate, but you know what? It's okay. What's the best Christmas food in Europe? Ooh. Oh, wait, that's such a different, because that's like, because if that's including like the cookies or like Christmas fudge or like, you know, things like the liquids you can get like ciders or eggnog or whatever. Or like the trimmings around like the turkey kind of thing. Like I'm a big like I love stuffing in the way that it's like that's a big one. Or there's a squash casserole I really like, which feels lame. I don't know. I know that's not a huge thing, but it's like, oh, I adore it. It's so good. It's so unbelievably good. I don't know what gets put in it, but it blows my mind. Anything else? I'll take 3. Ooh, homemade hot cocoa. Yes, but especially if you ever want like really for lack of to sound like Gordon Ramsay for a second, really luxurious, exceptional hot chocolate. You need to do it's called Italian hot chocolate. It's how they do it, I guess, in Italy. You know, makes sense by the name. Because what they do is they'll do like what do you call it? They do hot chocolate in a way that 1 second, I'm redstoning right now. They do hot chocolate that's way more of like a less milky, for lack of a better word, like less of a cream and more of a and way more of a like a thick chocolatey syrup almost, and it's insanely like decadent in that way. But it's maybe it's meant to, but it's so good. It's super rich. Wait, no, I feel like that did it. I feel like that had done it for a second. No. No, why? What am I missing? There's meant to be. Maybe it's meant to be like that. Maybe it's. Eh. I had made this once before, please. I know it works in an Italian grocery. The cafe folk tempted me daily. It's so good, dude. It should be criminal, honestly. So that, I feel like that's the best, like, wintertime food in general. If I'm looking at Christmas specifically, I really like, you know those little, like, chocolate-covered, like, peanut butter balls that people make? Or, like, sugar cookie, like, ginger snaps and sugar cookies are really good. I love all the desserts are really good. I even like Christmas pudding and like fruitcake. That's just because my mom makes really good fruitcake, and so like I've never had a bad one. I know bad ones exist. I've just never had it. Maybe it is meant to be all the way. It is! It was meant to be all the way. I thought it wasn't for a second. Well, perfect. A clock! Yes! I knew I hadn't forgotten all that I had ever known. Oh, well, here's the... I guess here's the thing about that. Let me break that for a second. How do I have it set forever? How do I make it so like it doesn't use up the main? Maybe there's not a way. Maybe there's no way to do that. Gotta do this for now. Now I got this. Okay, that works. That works because that'll eventually make it. And there's no alternative recipe it could be. So that okay. That works. Then the question becomes, now how do I get these to feed up and back in? Well, I think because I would need it to come out and then like, because hoppers I don't think lift things up, right? That's not how hoppers work. Like placing this. Like that's not gonna start filling, right? No. I guess if I go below it, like this will start then draining into this. How do I make it go all the way up? Like I don't think this lets it go up and in, you know what I mean? An absolute favorite cookie for Christmas, and the only names I know about are Mexican wedding cookie or Russian tea cake. I have never heard of either of those, but they sound great. Just like off rip, they sound really good. Water elevator? That, you know, that is probably the option. I just didn't want to have to do it. I was like, yeah, but I don't want to have to make a water elevator. Come on. That's lame. It's decidedly not lame. Still. Yeah, this will then make that. And then they do take out pretty good. So this wood, I mean, I guess it doesn't have enough build up to like self-fill itself yet. This will work someday. Someday this will work perfectly. It'll be great. It'll be everything we wanted and more. I know it to be true. They are nutty and bathed in powdered sugar. Well, that just off the rip sounds fantastic, dude. Oh man. See, I want to do wedding. Dude, those look delicious. Oh my god. I just know that I could pack like 7 of them away. I'd be like, oh. Oh my god. I don't want a Minecraft. I'm too busy Minecrafting. Yeah. Well, this is the thing. It's one of those things. I'll figure that out probably off stream. It's one of those things where it's like, that kind of like redstone like that. I usually try to figure it off stream because on stream it's otherwise just me going, because I am bad at redstone. I am not good at it. I will probably need to like, somebody's probably made a great redstone machine and I'll be able to go look at it and be like, wow, that's really cool. I'm sure it'll be great, you know? It'll be fantastic. Oh my god. Let me put this here though for now. This down there. This here. What a fix. Yes. Side events. Oh, no. No. Look at them clouds. They're so far away now. Clouds used to be so close to the ground. Oh, well. Can't win them all. Which is weird. I feel like I don't normally have clouds on. I wonder why I do. Maybe I reset some. Usually I have them off. I don't really usually. Yeah, I don't have clouds on in mine. Rain, eh? Oh man. I guess yeah, it's probably that, or I'm a big fan of like the charcuterie stuff that people do at Christmas time. You know, it's a big period of charcuterie. You know, it's a big period of like little deli meats, little you know, like rigatoni. You get little things here and there, little cheeses, gabagool. You know, they put out like a bunch of really good stuff, some prosciutto. Oh, it's delicious. You know, you get a little piccata, you know, it's fantastic. So I'm that, like, but then again, I don't know if that's fair to say that's my favorite Christmas. I just like that everybody puts it out, you know, I'm like, ooh, what we got here? You know, I see it and then I go, ooh, it's a bad day to be prosciutto, you know? It's My grandmother does that almost anytime we visit charcuterie galore. It's like, it's kind of just like a family get-together thing that happens. So I'm like, I don't know if I can count that as like purely Christmas. There are some aspects of it that are definitely purely Christmas. Like my mom goes like very all out for it. So she'll make, you know, like a cheese ball and like pimento cheese, stuff like that from scratch. And I'm like, ooh. And it's all very good. So there's like lots of stuff like that that, like, you know, we don't have any time of the year. I guess I could try to get them, but like they're very much like oriented towards Christmas. In my mind, at least. Oh man, because those are always good. At this point, though, my mom's forced to forced a veto of where she goes like, no, for cookies, which in fact I help her make them. I'm like, come on, I'm helping you make them, please. But she's like, no, everybody gets to pick one, maybe two of what they want, and that will be enough. And I go, come on. Please. But in fairness, there's a lot of cooking to make, even with help. It's like a month worth of pre-baking, where, you know, because cookies keep really well when frozen, so it's keep them in an ice chest for a little bit. And they come out, it's like, oh, lovely. Fudge specifically freezes fantastic. It's also very easy to make. Highly recommend it. Really delectable. But anyway, chatters, I'm probably gonna end here, honestly. Mainly because I don't think we can really get much more done in the stream, and because you'll see me tomorrow. So anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening, though. And remember, I'm live all week in Napmas, baby. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Fantastic rest of your week if I don't see you. But otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye, chat. Bye. Yeah, I helped bake cookies. We froze them too. Amazing. I got a few Mexican cookies too to go. Let's go. They look delicious. Off that Google. Oh, they look fantastic. Oh man. Anyway, later.